Hi everybody. How are you
Hi,
doing?
Dr. Nick.
Hi, Venom.
Hi, Dr. Daddy.
Everybody else. Tonight, we have ourselves a little bit of Dungeons and Dragons, and it is a cheeky little one-shot run by the Ben Boy himself. It is another. It is another Benthology in our Bendiverse.
It's spicy. It's spicy.
A hot take there.
What was it you called it? What was the thing?
Adventure.
That's the thing.
That one.
Adventure.
Adventure.
That was the thing. I misremembered. I can't leave me alone.
The Bendiverse is that's a club in Hanley. That is.
Well, I thought it was like the Ben Universe or something.
Oh no.
To be honest, I think I prefer the Bendiverse.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
that's brilliant. It's reminded me of like the Benga Bus. I can just hear it.
Right, we have officially renamed it to the Bendiverse.
And
There you go.
Thank you, Liam.
You're not even in.
Either way, tonight, in the newly founded Bendiverse, we have another one-shot that is titled The Inheritance of Vincent Manor. I am going to let Ben take over because I don't have a fucking clue what's to be said next because it is not my one-shot. Ben,
No. Hello.
take her away, bud.
I will. These are my whole one-shots. Set in Eberron, but they're based on the Dark Pictures anthology. They are like narrative driven. Everyone's very squishy. They're based off the Survivor stats on Von Richten's, so they are super squish, and they're just normal Joes.
I'm not a Joe, I'm a Jasir.
Yes, true. I will now become the curator and move you over as we explain what's happening tonight. So, as you begin the adventure, the camera pans to an opulent library. You see a man sat at a desk, well dressed, lots of tweed, sat reading a book. The book is titled The Inheritance of Vincent Manor. As he flicks through it, he looks up at you. Ah, I see you've all visited my repository once more. I have another story for you. How the story pans out is up to you all. We have, and some people might be disappointed, we have no readables this session, but we do have, but we do have instead clues.
I'm willing to give it a chance, but I am thoroughly disappointed, but I am willing to give it a shot.
I don't know. This sounds a little bit like, Mansions of Madness or something along them kind of lines by looking at clues. I'm into it.
I've got a raging clue.
A raging clue. As the night drags on, if you find yourselves floundering, clues will reveal themselves to you. Something to interact with. But whether that's for your gain or for your demise, you will not know. So, access them at your own risk. We find ourselves, as the setting for this story, Vincent Manor. Formerly inhabited by the Loren couple. The house owned by Lady Annabelle is well renowned in the local vicinity. You have all been summoned to Vincent Manor, and you have all been told that you could be the one to inherit Vincent Manor, but what you must do is last the night in the manor.
Oh, I can go all night long.
I'm sure you can, Liam. As the curator addresses some blank space in the room.
Are you sure about that?
The adventure fades into you all sat in a horse-drawn carriage, kind of going along a country road. As you all sat in a carriage, if everyone would like to announce who they are, please be kind, because the players have just learnt this about 10 minutes ago. I don't think Liam still knows who he is, but...
I do. I got my face.
Liam doesn't know who Liam is. Let's be honest.
Yes. Well, I'll start, because I am playing a character called Jessie Harden, who is I would say well-known, at least from her perspective, a spiritual and fitness instructor that offers many advices about spirituality and other meditational practices, as well as even some dietary requirements as needed.
I imagine it had been a very svelte, very sort of good-looking sort of human woman.
Well, do you want to...
Probably in her 30s.
Do you want to drag... If I drag the token on, do you want to make it bigger? So that is not the token. That is a blank.
I'll drag the token
my
over.
Token.
Why is it?
Blank.
Okay.
When I was dragging it over, it's not.
Oh.
Oh, mine don't
You
work
need
either.
to, on the character sheet, basically assign it as the token.
Yeah, what it is, Ben, you've done it as the avatar, not default token.
Okay.
So if you want to set it as the default token, then it will work.
What's the button for that?
It's literally, if you click the edit button, and you know how at the top you've done the avatar, which is the token itself. Underneath, literally, there's a click to upload button for default token. You literally just haven't done that, that's all.
Token settings.
Yeah, and just pop the image there.
Oh, so I just have to drag the image over again.
Yeah. Because then, once you've uploaded it to that bit underneath, the avatar bit you've done, when I drag it, it should work.
That's
There
just
we
it.
go. You want to expand on it?
Yes.
Oh.
So, a svelte human woman in her 30s.
It's still small.
Yeah, make it bigger.
Yeah.
What?
You'd be-
Make
You need
me
to make it big.
please.
Oh, I'm on the wrong page. That's why.
I wish to be as big
Wrong
as you
layer.
are, Ben.
Oh.
Oh, there we go.
Oh.
Didn't get Liam started.
This is meant to be a horror one-shot, guys. There's only so many dick jokes in the first 5 minutes I can handle, okay?
Wow, there's one more.
Wow.
Move on! Guys, come on!
Oh,
No, dear.
So we have found the limit.
I'm going to pick on
That's a
Liam
clip.
next.
That's a clip.
Okay.
No!
I,
Don't make it quick!
I am
Please.
Tobo Clovefoot, a halfling cleric from the wilds, who has ointments to give out to people on occasion.
Mm.
What, what was that about ointments?
I haven't given out to people on occasion,
Oh.
and I can't find the information about my character, so I'm in one place, so...
No, I gave you all like a 1 or 2 sentence prompt. It's
Okay,
not
so
a
no.
lot.
The whole
Yep.
point is,
Okay,
I
I
think
want to
it's
check,
a bit of improv is required.
Yeah.
You build on the narrative.
Yeah, it's his weakness.
It's okay if I had that one little fact about him. And if I
It's
double
gonna
check that
be-
was right.
You're going to respond to things as nice and little. At some point, that'll be the descriptions, but it'll be okay. Oh, it was a nice little house.
Yes. So, I am going to pick on Ulrich.
yes, I'm Ulrich Loren. The younger of one of the siblings.
Distantly related, well, basically related to the former owner of the manor, Annabelle Loren. You are technically her niece and nephew.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Then let's go for Gavin down the road. Down the road,
Oh
Gavin.
yeah. Name's Gavin. Work at the local Golden Dragon Inn, eh?
Which
That is-
is basically the fantasy Weatherspoons in Eberron.
Not fancy it is. Just have to bring.
I simultaneously love and hate the fact that I birthed such a creation into existence. And it all started with a genuine mistake.
Yeah.
The gilded tankard.
Yeah. It wasn't intentional by any stretch.
Mm.
Thought I'd bring some
There were just
fine.
two.
Yes.
And last but not least.
I will be playing Gwen Lauren, the niece and of Annabelle Lauren, and sister to Eric.
Excellent. As you all sat in the carriage, does anyone say anything, or do you just all sort of sit there silently as you go up this massive drive up to this house, as you can all see?
Hope it's a good party here tonight.
I'm probably like writing some notes on a scroll of probably some different like yoga positions to go through, ready for like next like meditational routine that I'm going to be teaching.
Do we know why we're here, then?
Yeah,
Why
you all
would
got
we
an
invite
inheritance.
you?
You all got basically an invitation that says it's on the subject of inheriting Vincent Manor.
So yeah, at that
yeah.
point, Gwen will kind of turn towards Gavin, who she's never met before, and probably for a good reason, and we'll go, a good party?
Well, we bought all this booze from the pub for it, so that makes you for something.
We're going there because the two ladies of the manor have perished, and you want to have a party?
How about a celebration for their life, then?
Awake.
Not to mention that a cheap ale like that does not do your soul very good. It does disbalance the energies quite a bit.
Good thing I bought some of the fine stuff.
Oh, yeah. Gwen does fall silent and kind of just looks away. Almost like looks down her nose at him a little bit for a second before just glancing away, like not even bothered.
As the carriage pulls up outside the hall, you see a very sort of scraggly man, lamp in one hand and an axe in the other. Oi, oi! I've come to get you.
Do I know who this is?
No, you
Like,
don't.
have I been to the manor before?
No.
No. Okay.
Kind of just like with right hand, just like push my hair back over my ear and onto my back and step out the carriage, as like it's probably fell forward like while writing and
Yeah.
stuff. It's a pleasure to meet you. What's your name?
Name's Hugh.
Hugh.
Hugh the gamekeeper. Haha, yeah.
Pleasure.
Pleasure to meet you. Well, he'll help you out, like, and I guess if anyone's struggling to get out of the carriage, he'll sort of help you out, but he smells of, like, stale blood and sweat.
Oh yeah, like he probably like pulls his hand out and I go to reach and notice and kind of semi-recoil and just kind of step around him. Doing my best to not look visibly disgusted, but it's not obvious. It's pretty obvious.
I
Yeah,
shake
I
his
think,
hand
yeah.
if he's stood hand out and no one's taken it. I'll shake his hand.
He will, yeah, he sort of stowed his axe away and he'll, like, oh, yeah, oblige you.
Gwen just scoffs at her brother, literally grabbing onto the hand of this
Peasant.
lowly soul,
Yeah.
and
And
begins
he doesn't care.
striding up the steps towards the main doors. Just doesn't care.
My lady, before you go in, there's a few things I should tell you.
lady.
Well, please go on then, sir.
All right. So you're here for the inheritance of the manor, yeah?
That's what we were
Yes.
told.
One of us are.
Yes. That's it. It's a competition organised by the ladies themselves.
A
How did they-
competition?
Yes,
No.
yes. If you follow me, I'll guide you to the dining room, and they'll explain themselves.
Themselves.
Aye.
Okay.
Hmm.
Ooh.
Lead the way.
Ooh, indeed.
Oh, there we are. And he'll sort of lead you
You've
through.
been busy.
I know, this is... I'm about to say, this is a creator called Kim Richards who made a one-shot, horror one-shot, and I've bend it up, but...
Wow,
Yeah.
that is very cool.
He's took it round the bend.
Oh my word.
What he'll probably do is lead you through this bit here. He'll lead you through the... it's like a music room,
Yeah.
and then he'll lead you through to this dining room here. And sat at the table are two ladies.
I think as soon as Gwen steps through the door, she is a little shocked, if that makes sense. Like she almost didn't believe that they would be there. Does that make sense?
Well, yeah, it makes perfect sense.
But keeps her reserve together a little bit. It's probably only her brother that spots that she's a little shaken by the fact that
As we do
they
see
aren't
them,
there.
yeah, as we do see them, and obviously, it's obviously considering we know they're dead.
Mhm.
What check could I do to potentially like have a short breath in, close my eyes, and just try and check the spiritual auras of these people and like make sure they're okay?
Do a wisdom, I guess.
Ah,
No.
ah, they are
Would
beyond
I be able
my
to-
level.
Would I be able to check if that's an illusion? Like
Mhm.
if there's some sort of magic going on? I don't know
Yeah.
if that's an investigation, just or perception or something. Just casting my
Yeah.
eye over it.
I guess it'd be more perception, because unless you're like waving the hand, trying to wave a hand through them.
That's fine.
He just runs
wanna
up
make
and
sure
just
that there's
fucking
no-
punches one of them just to check.
20.
You see, there's like a faint shimmer on them, and also they're not interacting with anything. Like if they're moving their hands or they're like talking to each other, like the hand just passes through the bottle of wine on the table.
Okay. I will
How are
take
you-
a seat at the head though of the table.
Why wouldn't you?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll ask the two ghosts. How are you still here?
I say they were sort of like whispering to each other, and the lady Annabelle. This one sort of turns her head. Oh, you've all come. Excellent. Did you find him okay, Hugh? And Hugh will respond, yeah, I brought him in. Do you want me to? And he'll like motion to like thumbs away, like move, and she's like, oh no, stay for the moment in case we need you. And she'll look at everyone and say like, for the moment he's our butler because we've had some issues, so he's just helping us out at the moment. So I suppose you would like to know why you're all here. Am I correct?
And how are you two still here?
Oh well, we're quite dead, I'm afraid.
We heard.
We're-
We heard that bit.
Yeah.
Are you maybe tied to the home because there is unfinished business? aunties.
Wow, that's the crux of it, really. Like, me and Callista, my paramour, my wife here, and she sort of kisses the hand of Callista. We woke up dead. Oh, it was quite a thing. And we were like this. No bodies to bury. It just here now, wandering the halls, making ourselves busy. So, me and Callista will sort of look up. It's like, we wanted a competition. We thought it would be fun. You know, we've been quite bored here. We wanted to see who would have our manor, well, Annibal's manor, our manor, who would inherit it. And we thought it would be extra fun to see, and she'll look especially at Gavin and Gwen. She'd be to see if it's blood, or if blood is indeed thicker than water. I thought of that, and Annabelle loved the idea. Yes, I did, darling, I did. So, I'll tell you the rules of our little competition. Hugh here, he's going to lock all the doors, all the windows, and we're going to see who lasts till 6 a.m. in the morning. Whoever is here in the morning, who hasn't gone a little bit crazy, or dead, or left, will inherit the manor.
Why would we be dead?
Why are we dead? I'm just not putting any safety restrictions on this. We woke up dead, so.
Where did you wake up though?
I was drawn to the piano, and I was like having a little. That's the first memory as a ghost I remember.
I'm more interested in aunties is why instead of giving the inheritance to to either myself and Eric, you decide to draw in these three into the competition.
Huh.
Why?
Okay. If I need to spell things out, things between me and your father became quite strained when I married Callista. It was the tiefling thing, you see. So I thought it would tweak him a little, maybe tweak you a little. Maybe you'll learn a little thing or two.
Plus, I did help them a number of times.
Oh yes, my core has never been so strong. Thank you.
I could always help you more if you need.
Well, I'm not sure if I got a core now, my dear. That's the issue.
I'm sure there's many cores that everyone has, even if they are in different forms.
Gwen's rolling her eyes really strongly.
I would offer you a strong drink.
Well,
I'm in. Let the games begin.
Oh, excellent! She claps her hands. Oh, it's going to be such fun. We've been so bored since, our butler died and our staff left. It's been...
So who's also dead as well?
No! No. He's like our impromptu butler. He's the only one... He's the only one who had the rigor to stay behind, and he will also be like, I am the only one with fortitude that that stayed on the grounds. The ladies, they let some staff go because of budgetary concerns. They got some unseen servants in, and apart from encountering that succubus one time, I've been quite safe on the estate. So.
Budgetary concerns.
You went with monetary concerns over succubus.
I'm sorry.
Annabelle will speak up again.
I apologise for my misstep.
Well, Lady Annabelle will be like, well, there is... Oh, I see you've got your father's lust for the finer things in life. There's quite a substantial inheritance. Don't be afraid, who might win it. It's just you see Callista here. She manages my books, and then Callista will speak. It was like, for dead people, it didn't seem necessary to have a full waiting staff. I'm sure you can understand the practicalities of it.
So at what point did all your staff leave? Was it before or after your death?
Well, he's all a bit hazy, but I think after, and you sort of, I guess you will turn around to Hugh, who sort of nods.
And when did your butler die? Not Hugh, but the previous butler. This fool interrupted me. I was just
Boggins.
pointing at Gavin at that point.
Yeah. Oh, Boggins the butler. Oh, he was so dear to us. He died a week before I woke up as a ghost, I would say.
So something's killing in the house.
I possibly.
Sounds awful, but
Yeah.
I'm sure I could probably fix it for you all.
How would you, dear? How would you do that?
Well, it sounds like to me that there's potentially something unbalanced and angry in the house. You can find it and make it better grounded to the earth, and maybe we can put a stop to a lot of the madness that's going on.
Oh, well, maybe you could do it whilst you're trying to win the inheritance. It could be something to stave off that boredom whilst you're waiting for the sun to rise. Gavin, your bag starts floating away from you.
My bag? What? What?
Your drinks.
Where are they going?
Oh, that's our unseen servants.
I'll
They're
grab
just-
the bag back.
Oh my.
They're just taking it to the kitchen, my dear fella. I wouldn't worry about it, Gavin. It's just...
I'm good, thank you. I'll keep them nearby.
Okay, fine.
I mean,
And should we have the first course come in?
Why not?
Yeah.
Excellent. And she'll click her fingers. And we'll time skip a little bit unless anyone wants to say anything, but
Well,
you have yep.
I hope it's plant-based. Nothing too
Oh,
heavy.
well, yeah. We've got a little bit of this, a little bit of that, but yes, we know about your diet disease, so don't worry. You will have everything like them.
Well, I think it might be beneficial for everybody, especially, and like kind of looking vaguely down the table, but it's aimed at a couple of people. Considering some people's auras seem to be a little imbalanced, it might mean that less meat might do them good.
Make a charisma or persuasion check.
It's obvious who it's aimed at, but I'm purposefully acting vague.
Zero.
And literally, what I did, I accidentally looked only one person clean in the fucking eyes and said, in my mind, I was scanning, instead I was staring clean at Gwen. I even probably accidentally pointed at her.
Like nodded her head, yeah. Callista will
hell.
speak up at this point, and she'll be like, well, my dear, I think it'd probably be a good idea if we serve them a range of things. You see, I've got a hankering to eat different things, so even though I can't do that, it'd be nice to see people eat a variety of foods. And Annabelle goes, oh yes, that does make sense, my dear, yes. And she'll like clap her hands and click her fingers, and these entrees will start coming in, and we'll say you are served a fabulous 3-course dinner. As the time rolls from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m.
I'll probably spend about 10 minutes before I eat, like just rearranging the plate slightly just so it looks the prettiest it can be, and admire it for a moment before I eat it.
oh, there is a very big eye roll, and Gwen literally just like imagine there's some meat on her plate, and she will very daintily and very reservedly, but still very obviously eat the meat directly at this plant-based fool across the table.
It's a wide array of probably like pan-fried boiled mushrooms and tofu cubes.
Eating is one of the few pleasures that we have in life. Why decide? Why bother? But she will, I'm guessing, at some point during the meal, turn to Uruk, if that's okay. Very quickly. I'm surprised to see you here, brother.
I was invited. Came to pay my respects. I thought I wasn't expecting a full-on game.
It mentioned the inheritance on the paper. Have you lost your ability to read?
I skimmed it.
So yes. Well...
So the inheritance is the only reason you're here, then? You didn't want to say goodbye? I mean, we actually can
just
now.
two women we barely knew.
At home? Yes,
I
that is
apologise,
true.
Auntie.
I mean, you're
But
speaking about us like we're dead. Oh! Oh, yes.
Apologies.
I mean, it's all a terrible tragedy. Honestly,
I mean,
that we were not
see.
closer in life.
Yes.
Our father saw to that. But I'm hoping that once I have been gifted the manor, and after winning this game, that maybe we have some more time together.
Oh, that would be marvellous. I mean, after dinner, you could... Do you like music, my dear?
I love some pieces, yes.
Oh, you could sing for us after dinner.
A song?
Yeah, oh yes, or the piano, whatever you might do. That would be marvellous.
Singing is the most wondrous the way to pass the time.
Oh, as you said, it's good for your lungs, isn't it? Yes,
It blesses the ears, the mind, the soul, and for those that perform, even the body.
So, yeah, obviously, like my niece and nephew here, it's obvious why they're here, but for all of you, apart from you, Hugh, and just like looks down like, oh, it's like everyone else here, we decided to give the chance to have this inheritance because you're all quite nice to us in your own different ways. Like Gavin at the Golden Dragon would supply us with what he could find, and Tobo would help with like Callista's skin condition, and of course you just here, like you would help me with my singing voice and my diaphragm and my personal fitness. It was all very much appreciated.
Sorry, Auntie, you mentioned a skin condition.
Yeah, and Calista will speak at this point. My skin gets quite flaky. So Tobo here helps me. Or helped me. I don't have to worry about this anymore, but he helped me.
I was just about to say, so I was waiting for a moment to interject.
Yeah. How long has Tobo... Was it Tobo? Been helping you?
Oh... On and off for years now. He's a bit of a wanderer, and but he would supply me things from the forest. If you're trying to suggest what I think you're trying to suggest, to make some kind of roll.
Oh,
Yeah.
Make a persuasion or deception check.
Who
Yeah.
done it?
Bloody hell, I forgot how shit these characters are.
Yeah. I mean, the fact that I rolled a 0 tells you everything.
I was like, oh yeah, I am literally a debutante. That is it.
This is level 0.2.
I was hoping that my words and my roleplay would go better than my bloody rolling.
This was more well, you got your point across. This was more to.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, that's been planted and everyone's heard it, and she'll be like, but she hears the implications like, oh, I see. No, oh no, I don't think it could be. We think we were murdered?
Well, you
You
woke
said
up.
there were no.
Wait. Yeah, no bodies, and you both died at the same exact time.
Hmm.
I suppose.
Unless you were both ill prior to your death. I suspect murder.
At this
I
point,
was thinking the same as well.
at this point, Annabelle slams her hand on the table. Wow. I don't want to talk about that. I want to talk about our game and the competition. That's also very morbid. I want to live a little.
Live a little.
Forget the irony, of course.
Of course.
Dear.
But that's also morbid. So let's no more talk about that, please.
So what is the first part of the game then?
Oh no,
How will this work?
the game is simply you stay in this building, you stay here until 6 a.m.
So we'll
Well,
just go
maybe-
to bed and.
Oh yes, well
Would we be able to see our rooms? Maybe? Have a
Yes.
tour of the manor?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess you can. I mean, I'm going to go to the drawing room for a little bit, and I think Callista is going to do some drawing. But yes, sure, Hugh can show you around and give you a little tour.
I'm guessing you'll both be staying around for the night.
Oh, we're staying around forever, my dear.
So where is the drawing room? Would you like to show us that room first, if we're going there?
Oh yes, yes. And they all float through the wall.
That doesn't really help much. Which wall do they float through?
This one. He will just be like, follow me.
Straight
It's
through the door.
It's awfully cheating.
Thank you, Hugh. I mean, you can leave. Don't want the mansion. I'll go then. I want to win.
I'm gonna carefully step around the tiger rug and just be respectful of the poor creature on the floor.
Oh, I stomped straight over it.
Oh,
I don't, because it's an art. It's probably a rare art find and probably worth a little bit of money.
well, I was just more being respectful of the poor creature that died to be that drag.
I mean, survival of the fittest. I would think that someone quite as preoccupied with how their body is might understand that.
Well, I mean, if you take away all the tools we people use, I'm sure the fittest would certainly be the poor tiger there, but alas, they don't have thumbs.
That made very little sense. Would
Well-
you like to explain a little bit deeper?
As Hugh's walking past, he's like, aye, the deers I killed don't have thumbs. Is that what you're talking about?
Well, I'm sure if the tiger could wield a crossbow, it probably would have killed you many times
Yeah.
over.
I've never hunted a tiger, but wolves, if I didn't have a sword on me, would easily kill me.
I'll kind of see with my hand gesturing towards Ulrich.
Mhm.
On an even battlefield, I'm sure the fittest is plain to see.
Definitely.
Oh no. The
So-
fittest is the person who never steps onto the field, the one who is sent in, the hunter. And she'll just kind of take a seat in whatever chair is there. I can see it. And cross her
Mhm.
legs. Very ladylike.
I mean,
Sorry,
I
Ben,
can-
it seems like you want to say something. I do apologise.
No, it's all right. I'm trying to eat my delicious Chinese meal and time it right. To,
Well, what I'm going to do then
crackers.
is I'm going to go and sit by. I'm assuming the fireplace here is on.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm going to sit cross-legged and place back against the wall that's probably warmed slightly by the fire because it's healthier to have a stiff back support. It's good for the lumbar.
And Annabelle sort of sees that you've joined her. Oh, my dears, you didn't have to join us in here. I mean, Hugh could have shown you to your rooms or around the mansion.
Oh, I thought it was implied that you wanted to come here, so I thought it'd be more interesting for you.
Oh, yes, no, we were saying we were going to come here and let you guys explore the mansion, you know, avail yourselves of what we have here. I mean, it would be a bit, we love this idea of a competition, but it'd be a bit boring if we followed you every step of the way, wouldn't it?
You're right.
I mean, we'll be here, or we might be, you know, we might go upstairs and we might be in the master bedroom, but you know, knock before if you.
Okay.
Can I wander over to Hugh?
Yeah.
So, I mean, you mentioned that you saw a succubus. What else has been going on in this house?
Oh, she was well endowed, you see, and
Insight. Is it just a woman?
Okay.
The harlot. That succubus.
What's insight come under?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. An 8.
If you like to continue, it's like, well, she approached me in the when I was out on the fields. You see, very seductive. You know, it was one of those things.
Teeth, wings.
No. You know, they take pleasing forms and all that.
They take form.
Oh, they do. Okay.
They're able to shapeshift, if I remember rightly from my studies.
Yes, exactly. I mean, she even said like some of my mates down the pub had eyed her, but I didn't believe that.
Okay. Moving on. I suppose I'll have a wander. I think that's what you want us to do.
Let's split up. That's the smartest thing to do in any horror story.
I'll be right back.
Here we do.
Okay, so if we all
Do we maybe want to go in pairs to make this a little easier? Well, there's 5 of us, isn't there, actually?
Yeah.
A 2 and a 3?
And
That could work.
just one
Or we
question.
can just all split up.
Yeah, so question for Hugh.
Yeah. Are you staying with us for the whole night? Or
I don't know. You see, like it's all a bit. No, I'll probably leave. Yeah, all the house is locked, and I'll probably leave and lock the house up and go back to my little house in a couple of hours.
There's not been anything strange going on, obviously, apart from the departures.
Well, that succubus. Someone said they saw Asmodeus wandering the fields one day. Bold as brass he was, apparently.
Ah. So nothing out of the ordinary otherwise.
He will sort
except
of
for the murder.
look from left to right, and he'll sort of say, well, apart from the deaths, he's like, there's... have you heard it yet?
No, not yet.
The scurrying.
What, there's something in this house?
Yeah, I've got a hunter's instinct, you see, and when I've stood still, when I've been drinking a bit of the ladies' liquor cabinet without them noticing, I've heard something moving around the walls.
Can I listen, please, and see if, in that brief bit of silence when no one's talking, if there is a scurrying in the walls?
Okay, make a perception.
Yeah, I'd stop to listen as well.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of regretting wandering off now.
Well...
13.
You do hear a bit of, like... It's one of those things you hear like a thud, a stomp, and a scratch.
From
And you
which
think-
direction? Sorry.
Which wall are you listening at?
I think I head towards this one that's closest to me.
There. Okay.
I'm going toward that, yeah.
Yeah, you probably hear it like a couple centimeters away from you. I would like you to make. You can pick Constitution,
Ooh.
Wisdom, or Intelligence saving throw.
Let's go for wisdom to see if I hold my nerve.
This is saving throw. Yep.
I don't have. I only have dex saving throws, so 10.
That's a pass. Curious, but it does creep you out a bit.
I think she slowly then starts making her way out of the room at this point.
Yeah.
And following Eric to almost like trying to follow where that noise might have come from.
Yeah, like I
So-
follow the general
Yeah.
bigger group of people that are wandering, so it probably would be Ulrich and Gwen. About
I
5
don't
foot
like this
behind.
usually in D&D games, but this is a sort of your characters are where they are on the map.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is one of these. That is the ruling. So
We're doing that. Okay, yeah, cool.
when I say freeze frame, that's where your characters are, and you can't be moody about it.
Oh my
Hello.
god. Sorry, Jasia's on the tiger. Sorry.
I hadn't noticed it, so I was like, oh no!
Sorry, that was.
I thought you'd
can't be
like
very-
clocked something really important.
No,
then.
I did. It was just like, oh no, what's happening? To be fair though, that is pretty dramatic. Thank you for telling me. So just say it wouldn't have stood on it.
No, I can't be very fun as this character, so yeah, I'm quite happy to be the antagonist, but sometimes I might crop up with something completely insane.
That sounds just like Rose.
Go for it, yeah.
Yes.
It's
There's no-
serious and then completely insane.
And antagonist.
That's a full-blown antagonist, just a little.
It's a little.
just a little bit, yeah.
It's like, I am not an antagonist.
Right. So where are we going? What are we doing?
Well, like I said, I was vaguely following these two because
Yeah.
I want to
looks
go
like
wander.
looks like Matt's at the front. So Matt, where are we going, bud?
Yeah, wander north. Because I'm
Yeah, to
interested
the
in
stairs.
these. Are these trees?
Yes.
Yeah,
You-
boy.
I'll let everyone who enters that room, and then I'll read a description for you.
Oh, he's not even entering in the room. I'll go in.
Yeah, but I
And
say
then
that's
stops at the edge, and I just walk round
Yeah.
and step into the room.
So
Is
you
this a
enter.
freeze frame?
Yeah, this is a room. Yep. So you
This
enter
is
into
a
the
room.
grand staircase. An enormous mahogany staircase rises out of the centre of the room, spiraling up a level. It is flanked by 2 sprawling oak trees, which are stripped bare of their leaves. The trees tower up to the 2nd level. The trunks bent towards the staircase like 2 gnarled old men hunched into the corners. Candles of all sizes have been melted into the branches and give off pinpricks of light that sparkle and reflect off the walls. 2 intricately carved pillars are placed in opposing corners, holding up the landing of the floor above. This room smells like wax, bark, and moss. A quiet sound of chittering and short flows of movement can be heard among the branches.
On the trees.
Perception? Is
Mm.
there
Yes.
animals?
Yes.
Creatures of some sort.
Intelligence.
Perception, right? So wisdom.
Yeah,
Mhm.
wisdom. 11.
Are we able to do a perception as well?
Yeah.
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 Cool. Not too great for me. Oh, nice one, Jasia.
Okay. Jazia, maybe it's your sort of connection to like nature. You've unlocked a clue, by the way. You
Oh,
maybe it's your connection to nature, but you feel you're used to attuning to nature and watching and listening and seeing things. You can see like different squirrels and like birds and things moving around in the trees. Something's glittering off a magpie holding something in its mouth.
I'm gonna like do my best Disney princess impression as I go over to it, and I try and like beckon it to like I like hold my hand out like on the side, like beckoning it to land on like the edge of your hand.
Mm-hmm.
right, little one. Do you want to perch?
Magpie
It's a
noise
wild
inserted.
animal. I'm gonna cock my crossbow, and as if I'm going to shoot the magpie out the tree.
Okay. Oh my god.
You are. I kind of like look back as I hear like the knocking of the actual like bow string. Why are you being far too aggressive for? Animals can sense your intentions, you know.
Are you going to do some kind of charming roll, Jazia? Or
Animal handling, if I remember, it comes under wisdom.
yeah.
Is that right?
Wisdom. Yeah.
Yep.
I couldn't remember if it was wisdom or intelligence.
Yeah, it's wisdom.
Yeah, because like I said, I've got it so pinky is down, like my hands, like so like my index finger's up, and I want it. I'm basically like holding it gently towards it as I'm like talking to it calmly, like coaxing it to stand on the edge of my hand, so I can look better at what it's holding and speak.
I think it's smart enough to hop away from the line of sight of the crossbow will like land.
I'll like kind of like when he does go on my hand, I'll like kind of turn him like semi away, so like I'm blocking the line of sight for him.
Yeah, he sees this.
I'll unlock. This is it. I was only doing it so that you would maybe hurry along rather than spending 25 minutes trying to talk to a bloody bird.
She wasn't. She'd have killed it.
I know, I can tell by her body posture. But we're here all night, so it's fine. Let's get to know the little guy. Hi. What's your name?
Danny.
Yeah?
It drops into your hand, and some Resident Evil music starts as you gain a simple brass key.
Hey!
Oh, we're doing Resi rules. Got it. Cool.
While we're doing, well, there's so much. I was thinking about this morning. There's so much different genre blocking in here.
No.
You said that these were
like, take the key and put it in like a pouch on the side, and I just give it a little scritch under the chin and like a little stroke on the top of its head, and just praise it and talk nice to it.
You said that these were really intricately carved. Is it just carvings as in the terms of like architecture, or is it patterns or skulls? I don't know. Do you know what I mean? Like, is it just normal carving?
You sort of see it's like a the carved pillars. It's just very like ornamental. That you don't see anything. Even if you're not like magically inclined, you wouldn't be like, yes, magic. It's just very nice, like sort of carving of patterns.
Cool. And knowing that obviously that's upstairs, I want to explore this floor a little more, so I am gonna split off slightly. People can still follow me, I don't mind, but I want to go through this door, knowing that based on kind of where we were, that this was beyond where we were sitting earlier.
Mm-hmm.
We've not been down there, so yeah, I'm gonna go through that door.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously rolling my eyes the entire time as the lady is talking to a bloody bird.
Yeah, you hear every so
Which
often.
is
You'll probably hear like as you're walking away, just like as I like kiss it on the like side of its head.
It's really funny though, because as Polaris, that's all I want to do is talk to animals constantly. And in this game, I'm like, no, I would have killed the bird.
You're boss bitching this one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's boss bitching it, but I'm the one with gained the key. Just saying.
Yeah, I imagine Danny's Gwyneth Paltrow and like.
I'm kind of going for the online vegan like body positive influencer bullshit.
Perfect, yeah. Perfect.
Slightly toxic in itself.
Every stereotypical bullshit like influencer trope like that, I'm just gonna mush it all in.
Perfect.
Yeah, I basically this is slightly modelled after some of the characters from. I don't know if anybody watched the Fall of House Usher that was recently on Netflix. It's very, very good and was giving these kind of vibes. So I thought, yeah, I'm going to be a vindictive, power-hungry boss bitch. Here we go. I'm into it.
Yes.
But yeah, I'll go through the door.
Yeah.
Vaguely following.
3 imposing statues of armored knights are arranged in a square hallway. Each sits on a pedestal. The large central statue has 4 medium-sized lanterns built into the base of its pedestal. 2 of the lanterns are lit and emit a soft yellow light.
Which 2?
That one.
Didn't
I
see
don't know what
anything.
you clicked. Nope.
Oh, sorry.
Well,
I'm in the wrong
like
layer.
The one right above your character and the one opposite.
You saw that.
No, I'm just assuming based on visuals.
So
of
it's,
the room.
the 2 lights. Yeah, there's 2 lights around the statue lit up.
But the other 2 aren't.
No.
Okay.
I'm going to have a little bit of a look and see if there's any sort of insignia, any sorts of markings, anything, writing, like this is dedicated to the Knights of da-da-da. I don't know. I'm going to have a look around. Can I investigate?
Mm-hmm.
And
Hello.
my character sheet says I've got spells. Is that correct?
No. Sorry.
Right, okay.
Thought-
Ignore them.
Yeah.
I imagine.
Just wondering, because no,
Because fire. Yeah.
Right, yeah.
That is a fair question.
Oh, at a 5.
So you're trying to. There isn't like anything inscribed. I guess. You'll probably like a ghostly voice will appear behind you. Oh, these, my dear.
Is
Quite
this
exquisite,
Annabelle?
aren't they? Annabelle, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, hello, niece. No, these are just statues. You see, our prize and joy, our favourite one is in the dining room. Big Bertie, we call him. He's our protector. We think of. He's our prized statue. These are just, these are ornamental.
The dining room, you say?
Yes. But you said you were going to sing us a little song, so why didn't you come into the music room and sing us something?
If you insist, Auntie.
I do.
And she puts like a slightly, one of them smiles that you get from somebody that just looks like this person's going to knife you at some point.
Yeah.
And will start to stride into the music room. I'm guessing she just goes through the bloody wall. That's cheating.
And
If I
she'll go to
die,
the piano,
I'm
so you hear
hunting this
it's sort of like 1920s jazz piano. She starts playing. She's very sort of flapper aesthetic.
Oh wait, so so the piano's
remember it.
actually playing. Because
She's
everything
playing
else,
the piano.
well, everything else
Yeah.
she was passing through.
Oh, that to be fair, I'm just thinking poltergeisty shit. Maybe
Okay,
it's
so
okay.
yeah.
So that's not an actual thing to pick up on.
No, sorry. But
It's alright, because I was going to say, in the dining room, you described they were passing through things and not visually interacting, but passing through. That's why I was like, oh, wait, hang on.
Okay, let's rephrase this. She tries to play the piano and she's like, drat indeed. And she gets you can see her getting quite angry, like teeth bared, like, nothing, I can do nothing now. One of you, can you play the piano?
Alright.
Look at me. I can't play
You're
the
not
piano.
fun.
Just set it to the DJ setting and press one of the presets.
It's one of those wind-up ones.
If we get the fart sound now.
Oh my word. Okay. No, I'm going to walk towards it. I mean, I'm a little rusty, but I could maybe pay a tune.
At this point, my dear, anything's better than nothing.
Okay. It is like, somebody that probably did it when they were a teenager, and she is very rusty now, being closer to her 30s.
Or make a charisma performance check.
I don't know why. Why didn't I choose a bard? I was thinking about bard, and I
nearly
didn't choose
did
bard.
I nearly did say bard,
Yeah.
but I said monk.
I nearly went bard as well.
2.
She delusional. Oh yes, I can hear the tune. Annabelle's quite delusional. She's like, oh yes, well you're right, you are rusty, but I mean that's something at least. Like, to make these halls sound like have some sound and life in them again.
Whilst I'm playing the piano, do I notice if any keys don't go all the way down? Like as I'm like pressing the keys, like is there anything that feels lodged in the piano? You know, like when you play a piano and you can feel it. Is there any resistance to the keys when I'm pressing them down?
Someone's played Silent Hill.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's Resi. This has given me Resi vibes. I'm like, wait.
Well, in the mansion, in the original Resi, there is a piano puzzle.
Oh, there is a piano puzzle in that as well,
Yeah.
Well,
Sorry.
Yeah, no. You try and check out the piano, and it is a piano.
So there's
But I
nothing
like your
under
instinct.
keys.
No, but I like your instinct.
What's
You
around?
get scared.
What are these two weird statues? They look slightly weird. Is that normal?
Yeah.
They look like weird rabbits.
They're flanked
Cthulhu.
by. It's two statues. A
Are they
music room.
gargoyles?
They're supposed to be angels, apparently.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
One is playing a harp, the other's playing a flute.
not biblically accurate then, I must say.
Not enough eyes.
1,000 eyes, yeah.
And then there's nothing in any of these like tubes because it looks like there's tubes on top. There's nothing. The sound isn't being blocked in any way. I know
No.
it's back well
Yeah.
playing.
Make
Okay.
an investigation check just to.
Oh no,
Mind
it's
it,
all right. No, I think if you say no, then it's a no. Yeah. I hope that satisfied your need for music, but I'd love to see the statue if that's okay, Auntie.
Yes, of course. And she'll again float through the walls.
Yeah, follow through the door.
Well, while all this is happening and while all that stuff in there, what about Liam and Adam? Because
Yeah.
we've gone through. You two have gone through 3 rooms, and them two haven't even fucking left the drawing room.
I
Well,
completely
I
understand.
was still in the middle of having a conversation with you.
Well, let's. Well,
Wait,
this is what I'm saying. I'm just kind
Just
of.
keep talking to the MP. Okay,
I'm just kind of
Cool.
kicking the can to them because they haven't spoken
Yeah.
in a while.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because don't get me wrong, the stuff I want to do as well. It's like you two fucking speak.
Yeah.
Anything you guys want to do?
So, who? What type of noises have been going around the house then?
Oh yeah, you see, it's just sort of like scratching noises and stomping noises, and it's like to feel like things moving around in the walls. To be honest with you,
Like secret
But like,
passages.
well, maybe, or well, I was just thinking rats. To be honest, I've been putting down rat poison. I haven't
Is
found
there
anything yet.
Has anything been like knocked or broken recently?
No, like, interesting question. That. I'll make a. He's going to do a little roll. Not that I know of. I mean, like, it's hard because I don't know if the ghostly owners, if they move things around, or sometimes things don't feel the same. But I can't put my finger on something specifically. And also, you got to remember, there's like you've got these unseen servants that like move around as well and move things. So it's hard to know.
Yeah, because I did nearly acquire my.
Oh no, I saw that.
Is it anywhere within the mansion where there's most noise or anything's been disturbed the most?
Well, you got Boggins' old room. I that's locked up tight. I don't go in there. I don't really tend to go upstairs, but there's nothing that I can see that's been removed around up there either. Again, the kitchen's where the unseen servants, if we like, for me, they tend to make me Asani and stuff. That's things move around in there, but apart from that, can't really say.
On the question, obviously, since we are being locked out, what happens if there is an emergency and we need to get out?
I asked this to the owners. They said it's part of the fun. That they wanted whoever who got this house, you know, they wanted a little bit of jeopardy. They wanted someone to earn it.
Yeah, but people are actually willing to forfeit their way out, just a backup part, just in case.
Sounds like quitting talk.
No.
Yeah, if you leave, you lose.
Yeah.
You're not
That's
there.
the whole rule of the game. I know,
No,
I'm saying it,
Oh, I
but
know that.
it's a big table
he said,
talk.
He's
yeah, he
already
said
securing his
forfeit.
exits.
No, he said forfeit. He did, yeah, Adam understood. Well, I guess if he really wants to get out, I'm sure he could. But you know, it's just something the ladies requested, just so I guess people wouldn't absentmindedly go out or. I mean, yeah, you wouldn't absentmindedly go out and wander around, really.
Very true.
You'll be
Just
fine.
Oh,
I've survived around here, like, you know, and I'm still here, so.
do you tend to stay over the night on occasions?
No, fuck that.
Can I do an insight on him?
Yeah.
Was it intelligence or wisdom?
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Insight's wisdom, yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember which one it was.
Oh,
Hmm. You could tell he's a bit scared, and I thought that was a fear response.
Come see me before you leave, if possible, Hugh.
Alright, I'll say ta-ra.
Yeah, just before. I'm gonna have a nosy around the house, if to be. So who wants to come join me?
Yeah, I will. Yep.
I'll stay here. I'll see if I can have a bit of a whiskey.
Feel free to have anything else in my
So I'm going to let Liam and Adam let them go to a room, and then I'm going to move the hour timer on to Jid 7, so we're going to move on to 8 o'clock after.
sounds good to me.
Yeah. We'll just do the north section, so we'll go into the conservatory, is it?
This bit here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Assuming obviously the as we did see the others go like into the main hall down to the west side, so into
I'm gonna quietly follow them because, funny enough, that was where I was going next.
I suppose you walk past.
Yeah. I'll put the bird, I'll let the bird go back on the branch, say bye byes, and follow him quietly because that's where I was gonna go next. So it's fine. That's perfect.
A bright, airy space filled with stone troughs filled with exotic flowers of all colours of the rainbow. Pitcher plants, ferns, tropical trees, and monstera plants too. A large fountain stands in the centre of the room, a beautiful carved marble statue of Annabelle rising from the water. The fountain is surrounded by lanterns and a table on the south side covered in candles. The air smells of soil and the sweet perfume of lavender and jasmine. The room is warm and fuggy. I think it means fuggy. Like, it just means like humid.
Muggy.
Yeah. So you got these beautiful pools and it's quite a nice space. Anything you're doing here?
Is the whole like the exterior around the conservatory made of like glass and that?
Yeah.
There is a anything else the ordinary on the statues or?
No, nothing. You know, it's a bit weird for a woman to like have a statue of herself, but like.
Yeah. Is the statue holding anything?
I like how resi everyone's getting. No, not actually.
You said it.
Yeah, well, yeah,
Does it look like it should be holding something? Is the big question.
It doesn't, to be fair, but like, make a perception investigation.
Oh, the investigation.
I'm just waiting until we find the underground like ritual circle.
Okay. Gavin, you are a buffet of drinks. You know water. Wow. This seems.
You know water well.
You know water well. You don't think this is normal water?
Ooh.
Oh, that's probably gonna suck for what I was about to say I was doing.
Oh.
I was putting my hand in it. If that makes any issue.
Doesn't seem poisonous.
I was gonna
Seems
say,
like...
because I was gonna like squat near
Yeah.
the pond, like knees to chest, and I was just gonna like put my hand in it and just like slosh it around a little bit and just like feel the cool water.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay, I'm just because you're saying how it didn't quite
Yeah.
look right. I was like, oh, I was about to say I've got my hand in it.
It's almost like an energy coming from it rather than a...
Hmm.
Mine.
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 What are we doing?
Drink it. Probably a bad idea.
Well, I'm gonna say, because I've got my hand in it and I'm like sloshing it back and forth just gently, just watching the ripples emanate. It's quite soothing.
Make a wisdom check.
14.
You feel like an energy coming from it. Doesn't feel like a negative energy.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's a good start. I'll look to the other two. It might be good if you maybe have a feel of the water. It feels a little nice.
A little nice.
Yeah.
It's just a tingling of energy. It feels like it could be like you got yin and yang, you got positive and negative. It like shifts in your hand. It feels like, oh, this could be negative, this could be positive. I'm not sure actually.
Yeah, so I don't see any other effects going on.
Mm-mm.
Well, it's got the hand in the water. Alright, I'll move up and put my hand in the water as well then.
Does
I'd just
Tobo
say,
do?
yeah.
Yeah. And basically, I'll just talk them through a mantra of like aqua aerobics and how the body wades through water, but you feel the resistance, and yet sometimes there's balance, and you have to find your place in the bodies that you put your hands into. Like, I mean, as in body of water.
Yeah.
And she'll probably go off on this like 5-minute little tangent a little bit.
Okay. Is anything else wanting to be done in that room? If not, we'll hit to 8 o'clock in game.
I'm good.
Yeah, just put my hand out the water and probably return back to the study.
It's now 8 o'clock in game. I'll tell you what. I'll go from. I'll ask everyone what they want to do. So, Matt, what would you like to do first?
We were following to go look at the statue.
Oh yes, yeah. Let's catch up, you two there.
Am I pouring orange juice in?
As the clock strikes 8 o'clock, you are stood next to the statue. Do you see this is Big Bertie? Like it's our favourite collection piece. And, you know, like just where the armor goes around the biceps. It's just like a beautiful form of the humanoid form. It was just, I think it's just my most exquisite piece.
You called him your guardian?
Yeah, it's a joke between me and my paramour. You see,
No.
it's something Callista, like me and Callista joke about.
Perception? Is there anything out of the ordinary?
Okay, make a perception investigation check.
Can I do the same?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
I think it's wisdom.
Wisdom, yeah.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Looks like armor to you guys. Looks like really nice armor though. Like it does look shined and looks like it's like almost like master crafted armor.
Okay, interesting. Cool.
So, yes. Well, maybe I'll go see what Callista's doing. Do you need anything else from me, or?
No, Auntie.
No.
Okay, there you are. Thank you, niece and nephew. And through the walls she goes.
The complete lack of wanting to. Gwen will say to Ulrich. Basically, she says, the complete lack of wanting to know who killed them, I believe, is probably the reason that got them in this mess. And she's starting to walk towards the other door as she's talking to him.
I'm thinking murder as well, because why would the bodies be missing? Which door are you heading to? There's one on the left.
The one at the back.
You're going that way. I kind of want to go down there.
I can come with you if you'd like. Oh, yeah, that's the way I was going to. The one at the back there. But you want to go down
no,
where?
I'm eyeing up this, but that's a little bit meta, sorry.
Which bit? Sorry.
Bottom left.
Oh yeah, those just seem to be like normal stairs up.
Okay.
I mean, to be fair,
I'm just having a wander.
we both know that the help see more. Right?
Well, he said succubus, but I think he probably drinks a bit too much and...
What I mean, brother, is they're meant to not be seen but see everything, meaning that there is probably hidden stuff around here that we're not aware of. Little nooks and crannies where they would be able to stash things.
Or move around the house.
Or move around the house.
Tap on a wall. Are there any hidden...
Little scurries, yeah.
Yeah.
Do a little bit of a knock looking for like an empty space. Do you know what I mean? Where you like you can knock on walls and you can almost like hear when it becomes empty.
Okay, what do you tap? Are you tapping a tune or what are you tapping?
I'm guessing I'm just tapping one wall and he's tapping the other, right? As we walk along.
Yeah. Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. They hear 1, 2, 3, 4 back. Make a intelligence, wisdom, or constitution or charisma, same throw. Pick one of those. Make a roll as you hear something tapping back to you. Okay.
11.
Okay. You both don't get freaked out by it, but it's weird.
I mean, we still notice it, right?
You notice it. It's just whether it really upsets you is the fact that something's tapping back to you.
I assume I'm tapping on the wall at the bottom. This door, there wasn't a gap big enough for there to be a walkway there, was there? When walking through that door.
Well, you can assess like it's not big enough for humanoid by any stretch.
Did it bang from both walls?
We've both heard it coming from our wall, haven't we?
Don't know anything that can do that.
It's like, no. It would either
There's
have
only
to
going to
be
be
very
spiders
simple.
and mice in this wall.
Maybe it's the house. That's a silly thought. I'm going to carry on going down the corridor.
If only there was a spiritualist in the house that could help.
Yeah.
Well, you left us.
I mean,
so you
actually, you left
me.
You
left her.
Technically, we left, yeah.
Oh, okay. She was talking to a fucking bird. Of course she'd be able to talk to a house. Bloody lunatic. Can we go towards this set of stairs in the bottom and start making our way upstairs if we're not finding anything? Still tapping as I go along, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to do the same, but from the main staircase, sculpt shed.
You're
Alright.
going up. Yeah.
So should we say everyone who's going upstairs will move the map? That makes it easier.
So we're all on the
Yeah.
same.
Yeah.
I want to know what Toe Beans is doing.
Yes.
I've not heard Liam in about an hour and a half. Is he still there?
Yeah.
Just.
I'll make everyone's characters aware that you can hear people walking up the stairs if you wanted to follow.
Hold on a second. Can I look at the plan and see if everything poisonous amongst them?
Let me just figure out what role that would be.
Nature, maybe?
Yes.
Yeah.
Which I
Is that
remember is
wisdom or intelligence?
wisdom.
Wisdom.
Okay.
Oh, that's a big whiff.
I forgot one steady to it.
That's... Still, it's a bloody 2. You forget to open your eyes.
I wonder if this plant's poisonous. Chomp.
I mean, he could have done it so poorly that he actually figures something out. But
You don't sort of see, nothing sort of strikes your eye. Reading the description of this room, I can't see it, but at the hang on, I'll do that. Oh yes. In the two corners are 2 statues of orcs. 2 handsome, muscular orc men. The statues are both holding out their hands, palmed outstretched in a gesture of begging.
What could I give them? There's a character.
That's weird how this room was written out, because that's like not in the.
is that in the room that we were?
That was in the conservatory where Liam is now. It was...
Oh, Liam's just by himself somewhere. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. I'm gonna leave them for now, but I'll remember the orcs begging.
Well, it's up to you if you remember. Yeah. Okay, are you going to go upstairs?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go. Right, let me get the lights on for you.
Please.
That'd be lovely.
Uh-oh.
What?
Circles.
Oh no! Not the shapes! Shapes!
Oh, little garden.
Oh no.
Oh god, even more circles.
I did think it was rather weird. Yeah. Okay.
Well, actually, what I'm going to do... that is... You know there's something there just because the proportions of it, but you don't know what's there. It's
Got that from your mind. Okay.
It's fine. It's not like...
Didn't see that.
See what?
We're not in that room yet.
Yeah.
Cool. This looks like a door over here, doesn't it? It's there.
Yeah, those are doors, yeah.
Knock down the door.
You can just
Oh,
push it.
I just wanted to... Yeah, it was a
open
Munchkin
door.
reference.
Oh, okay.
I would like to open it. Have you never heard that? I kicked down the door.
No.
Oh, we're gonna have to play Munchkin sometimes, Ben. It's iconic because you
Yeah.
kick down the door every
Oh.
turn. You kick down the door.
Well, we're playing Benthology now, so in
Alright.
in the main bedroom,
Later.
large, dimly lit, lavish space with ancient floorboards that creak with almost every step you all take. The room is covered with ornate furniture, line, and there are tapestries with strange illustrations of what looks like sexually explicit scenes on every wall. The large four-poster bed dominates the room and has heavy red drapes over it that lend it a luxurious feel. The room smells of wood and a suffocating musky perfume. Gold-rimmed wardrobes are filled with gorgeous silk dresses, lace lingerie and quilted loungewear. A small crystal perfume bottle sits on the nightstand.
As she kind of walks over, because I'm going towards the nightstand to see if the perfume matches the smell that we can smell.
Mm-hmm.
She will say as she goes to Uruk, "When this place is mine, I am definitely going to redecorate." And doesn't look at the pictures on the wall.
I just whisper if as she walks past.
Ulrich,
When? Where's the nightstand?
Ulrich, make a perception check. Nightstand is...
Perception.
That's it? Or the other side?
I say it's that one.
That one, okay, cool.
Perception is intelligence, right?
Yeah. No, wisdom. Oh, they just... I'll take it's 20 plus... It was not 18, not sure. I'll take that one. You're looking at two statues.
Mm-hmm.
Let's have a look. Where am I? I've got lost on my document. There we go. Two statues to stand motionless, with the figures staring at each other longingly. The statues are posed as if they were frozen in time. But you look away. You look as you're talking to Gwen, and you look back, and they've moved.
No.
Slightly.
Fucking weeping angels.
They're still they're still on the plinths, but they've moved slightly.
Do you say anything?
Yeah, I could have swear they moved, and I'll blink deliberately.
Maybe not right next. Oh, you damn fool!
Trigger the trap.
Oh, you did it right next to the bloody trap. Oh, I'm gonna test this out. Oh my god!
They start reaching the hands out.
Ooh, backing up.
All right.
Not to you, to each other.
Oh. I still back up because the statues are moving.
Yeah. Do you turn around again and let them continue?
Oh, I'm gonna keep my eyes on them though. See if it's just him.
Not yet. Reaching out as in to shake hands, to strangle each other.
Well, they look longingly. They look like, oh my dear.
They want to touch.
Yeah.
Is this a mirror? On the wall there, is that a mirror? It looks like a mirror.
Yes.
Can I grab the mirror so I can watch what they do if he's going to turn around? Does that make sense? I want to see what they do.
Through the mirror.
Look at them through the mirror. So we're not technically looking at them, but I want to see what happens if they touch.
Okay.
Thank you.
They don't move, like they're too far away to actually touch, but as you see, these statues creakily move, and their hands start outstretching, and in both of their hands they had a piece of paper each, and the pieces of paper drop to the floor as they're like hands outstretched to each other.
Kind of trying to stay out of arm's reach, I'll try and quickly grab.
Yeah, I'm sure you can get some in to sort of like...
I'll watch as he's going to grab so that they can't move anymore.
They shouldn't move, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, pick up the papers, have a read.
Yeah, you have the words
We'll walk over.
antimony and bismuth.
That mean anything to you?
Antimony and bismuth.
What's to do with religion or the gods?
No, I mean bismuth is commonly. Well, I know bismuth tends to be a name that's witchy, or to do with like Lilith and the devil. Like bismuth is something along them kind of lines, right?
No, bismuth's an alloy. It's a metal.
Make a nature check.
You know, the one that like,
Antimony,
leaves in
isn't
weird
antimony,
like, squares.
a herb or something like that? An antimony.
Make a nature check.
Nature check. Sorry, bismuth is also a name.
Okay.
Through me.
When I saw it, I immediately assumed they were ingredients because I only know bismuth as the metal.
8.
You're not quite sure yet, but you might, if you see something that is related to it, you might know at the time.
You'd recognise the word, yeah. If we find somewhere.
Okay. I am going to go back though to the perfume. And can I smell it? Does it smell like the musty smell in the room, or does it have like a lacquer smell, like maybe a poison would have?
Just smells like perfume.
Does it smell like the perfume that's overpoweringly in this room?
Yeah.
You said, oh, okay, so it is the perfume. I just wanted to check, because if it was like, you know, skin-applied poison, it could kill or whatever.
From your limited knowledge, it smells like perfume. It smells like the perfume.
Just because this is...
going...
Oh, sorry. Just because this is standing out, that letter there, is that a real thing, or was that just map? Is it a shiny?
It's just it's just
set dressing.
Yeah.
Okay.
This rug is really weirdly placed, and if they died, they would have died in their bed. They said that they went to sleep and just didn't wake up.
Woke up.
I'm gonna lift the rug.
Ghost.
Yeah, I'm gonna lift the rug and see if I see anything on the floor, like stains, marks, that kind of thing.
Also check under the bed. I suppose
Yep.
I'll do that.
We start rearranging the furniture. Just like it'll eventually be hours, so doesn't really matter. Well,
Hours now.
No.
You can
We'll
rearrange
talk about it. Maybe an alliance.
Nothing
There's no blood.
stands out. No.
No, like dark mark of a body or anything like that. Like nothing rotting.
The unseen servants wouldn't carry a body away, would they?
We still see blood.
Yeah. Well, if they were killed by
Unless they
a wound.
So if they
it was
weren't
poison,
killed
if
by
they
a
just died
wound,
in their sleep, that wouldn't leave
you
any
still
blood.
see. I'm going to take the bedding off the bed, looking for stains of any. And this, I know it sounds really weird, but usually when poisons are applied, people can choke in
Judging
there
from
and
the pictures in the room,
vomit.
you probably don't want to look for stains in the bed.
I'm looking for vomit, if that makes sense, as if a poison's been applied. Or some sort of toxin.
Pulling that duvet back, it's
Based
going to
on-
sound like Velcro.
The two ladies. I don't think it fucking will. But I'm essentially looking for thinking now along the lines that something, the antimony and bismuth might be some sort of powder maybe, or something causing them maybe to sleep or to pass away. I'm looking for what I would commonly know that if somebody takes something or, somehow ingests.
I would say you would, from your intelligence check, it's like alloys, like metals. They're not like arsenic metals. They're just like metals.
Common metals. Okay. So it wouldn't kill somebody then.
No.
Or poison, like I know there's lead poisoning.
Yeah.
So it's likely that they died by wound because you would see blood, and you can't really get rid of it. Especially in wood like this, it's an absolute pain.
The bed looks completely made, completely fresh, completely not slept in.
It could have been changed.
They didn't die here.
Well, they said that they went to sleep and woke up dead, but then didn't she say she woke up at the piano? Her first memory of being a ghost was at the piano.
Well, this is it. Let's think of the different ways that somebody could die without a body. Isn't there a fountain or a pond on site?
Well, can we see that?
The one in the conservatory for a start, as well as that one there, which looks like a bath.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a bath.
No.
Go have a look at the bath, see if there's a body.
Alright. You know, like I think it was touched upon, but I'll just sort of make it clearer. Hugh was talking about there were servants after they died and they were let go. Like there were people maintaining the house. They disappeared. They disappeared, and no one could find them. And then their ghosts turned up.
Exactly like what happened to them.
So it might be worth checking for places where.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. This is what happened to them. Like this, the servants left like after the disappearance, and then the ghosts turned up with the servants in the house and sacked some of them basically and said, "We're dead now. Go away.
We don't need a chef.
We don't need a chef." Exactly. And so you think if there'd been a body, someone would have found it. Like if they wouldn't have just been left lying in a bath because there was people moving around the house.
Drop the missing body.
Well, you just think it's that people, servants were going around this house for days looking for them. They were missing people, and then the ghosts just turned up. Main bathroom. The huge stone bathroom dominates the centre of the room. It's large enough to be considered a pond, really. A fish-shaped fountain pours water into the tub, and bright flowers and lush green ferns surround it. This is a beautiful, calm, natural space and well lit by stained glass windows. A small toilet is tucked in the corner by the door, tactfully hidden by potted trees. Dressers contain towels, fragrant soaps, oils, and moisturisers. Air smells like that.
Well, at least they followed my instruction when giving them advice on room decor.
You hear voice in the library.
Yeah.
I like to think that you're just all of a sudden in the doorway. Like, we didn't realise you were there and suddenly...
Oh no, I'm in my own room. I'm just waiting for you guys.
Yeah, well, let's wrap it up and let's go over to...
Well, before... sorry.
No, it's alright, right.
No, but I thought you were moving us as characters then, but if you're just moving on to Danny, that's fine. I'll do what I want to when you come back.
I do what I want.
I don't know what I want.
I am being followed, I believe, by Hobo. He was following me until recently.
Yeah, he's gone there. He's going in that room.
Oh, you're going there? Okay.
Right, we'll do Danny and then we'll do Liam. I'm going to do Liam.
Go on, do Liam.
Right. No, I'm joking. I was just trying to make a noise out of him. There we go. Library. See, you find yourself in the library, a small space filled with shelves from floor to ceiling. Leather-bound books in every shelf, dust lining the shelves. The air feels dry and the dust gets to the back of your throat. You might sneeze a little bit if you've got allergies. A suit of armour stands in the corner.
Well, the room's definitely not doing my skin any good.
When you get closer to the armor, it starts to rattle.
I inspect the armor? Almost like I'm almost like expecting like a rat to jump out.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
I'm surprised it's not Dex I have as my save.
Or maybe, actually, yeah, maybe it should be.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's strength, but maybe.
Yes. Oh, I can. If you can edit it,
Yeah,
it.
I can.
Yeah.
But
Yes, easily.
So it's +2, so it would be an extra. It'd be 20 dirty on top.
That's fine. You pass. You don't take any damage as this huge suit of armor tries to collapse on you. As you dive out the way.
Is there anything inside?
You see something scuttle away into a hole in the wall.
Do I get like a visual?
Do a perception.
Yeah.
Do a perception. See how good a look you get at it. It looks like a hand.
Like the thing type hand?
Mm.
Yeah. I kind of get the shoe of the armor, and I wedge the hole with it, like putting the toes of the.
Yeah, fair enough.
That's repulsive and unpleasant. And I kind of just jam the shoe and just like kind of push it in, and just like. And I'm gonna get out the room before it fucking dries my skin out because it's fucking dusty as shit in there. And I'm gonna go and see what
before you leave.
Oh, no.
You can hear whilst you're like, trying to use your senses with that perception check. You heard footsteps
in the room,
coming from the wall here.
I'll go and look between the bookcases and see. Like, is there like a hidden door or some bullshit? Or because obviously I would guesstimate, considering the lobby that I've come up from, that there's obviously a space. This room isn't as long as it probably should be. I don't know how perceptive I would be to that.
I think you'd be like, this seems like a thicker wall than some of the others.
Yeah.
There might be something written on the desk for you.
I really should look at the rest of the room in one piece. I don't want to keep walking through the dust. Kind of like wiping it off me, and probably thinking about moisturising the skin later because, yeah, it's getting dry.
As you discover a raging clue.
Oh, I am the clue master, bitches! That's 2. Count them. That's 2.
I feel really sorry for Matt and Rose because they gave that room a good going over.
And they didn't find
you did find something. You did find something.
Well, they obviously, but you didn't tell them they got a clue. You just gave them a letter. Like, I got clues. Like, I'm just better than Gwen.
Yeah, we found ours. You had to be told about yours.
Urik's okay. Urik's okay, but Gwen's shitter.
Oh, that's
Agreed.
okay. Don't worry.
There they go.
I
There
mean,
they go. They've got a
when
clue
you
as
see
well.
it won't really matter anymore.
Oh, did you just give him a pity clue, Ben?
Oh, they should have got a clue. To be fair, there they go. Right, Jazia, you find some notes written on the desk.
All right.
And it seems to be a riddle. I'll copy it into the chat. I saw an unusual book. The foreword comes after the epilogue. The end is in the first half of the book. The index comes before the introduction. What is the book?
Can you pop it in the chat?
Yeah, I am.
So,
Boat.
It's a dictionary. I know the answer, but I tell you now. Jazia, on the other hand,
it is.
it's dictionary.
Mm-hmm.
But
Forward
I'm just going to roll
F comes after
intelligence.
E.
Yeah. And
In these, we
I
are allowed to
won
be a
in the
little
first
bit,
half of the
yeah.
book because it's E.
Yeah, I would allow it.
Yeah.
I think riddles are fun.
I'm just going to roll an intelligence check more for the time it takes, because
Okay.
considering it's her dumpster, yeah, she'll figure it out eventually. But no, like I think I've got it right, but it was more whether Jasir.
Well, let's say while she's figuring it out, let's go over to
Yes,
Liam.
perfect.
Tobo.
Yeah. Okay, so I go into here.
Yeah. You may.
Is that Adam? Is your character come upstairs at all?
No.
No, I'll stay with you.
Okay.
So
Are you not going to interact with anything upstairs or come up?
It's more or less trying to figure out what's going on upstairs. So I was trying to get done before you went, but it's
There we go. A huge bed sits among the back wall, covered with warm throws, soft pillows, and silk sheets. A lit fireplace in one corner and a bearskin rug laid before the bed. Are you doing anything, Liam, whilst wandering around here? Tobo, are you having a good wander around?
you can have a look at the bed. Actually, was this a? Yeah, look at the bed. Yeah.
Okay. You hear something talk to you as you approach the bed.
Oh. Hello.
You've suffered a terrible fate.
Not yet, maybe later.
I want to play.
Play with what?
You don't want to
Weirdo.
do that.
What did you say, sorry?
You don't want to do that.
Do. They
You
want to play by
suffered a
yourself?
terrible fate.
What fate have I suffered?
I want to play.
Play with who?
You don't want to do that.
Hmm.
You've suffered a terrible fate.
Yeah. I've only read the tape recorder here. Where's he coming from, the talking?
It's coming from the bed.
The bed itself, okay. Can I look under the covers?
Okay, yeah. You see a small porcelain doll.
Ooh. We'll take it. What's the worst that could happen?
Okay.
Once again, Liam is the first to die in a Benthology.
Yep.
what's this meant to be Dr. Pepper?
Do be like
Do you not remember when he got impregnated by that weird thing in the second one? Was it the second one?
Did he? Yeah, I mean,
That thing that took him
one of
down
them.
into the basement.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
he went, yeah.
Together, yeah.
Yeah, that was it.
With all the babies. Yeah.
Yeah. I remember that.
Yeah. Was that the first or the second? That might have been first. actually.
Second or
Sorry.
third. Yeah. It's alright. So you pick up this creepy doll. That's completely fine. We'll go over to
Tattoos?
Adam.
Oh yeah.
You have Hugh's about to leave. It's coming up to 9 o'clock.
Any words of advice before you leave?
Don't die.
I'm
good
glad to say
advice.
that myself.
Cheers, mate.
That's
Yeah.
more than that.
Well, I mean, you'd be, you'd be on top of your game if a succubus comes around. I know.
Of course.
All right. Okay.
Why didn't you stay around for a little bit longer?
Nah, I'm off. Got a bottle or something strong waiting for me at home.
I'm
What's
sure
that
I've got
then?
something strong in the backpack.
Nah, I'm alright. And he'll slap you in the back and you'll be like, right, I'm off. I'll see you in the morning then. Cheerio.
Yeah, if
Have
you
you
see
all
us.
I wander out the door, you hear the doors lock, and you hear him whistling off as he Goes off down the drive.
Bye. We'll see you next live.
Says crying to himself.
When he's left, do I hear any unusual noise?
We're in the walls. What are we doing?
Just round the study. As soon as he's pretty much
No.
gone. I'll just generally walk round the bottom, see if I can find anything or hear anything unusual.
So I enjoy
Toying.
toying with people. Nothing unusual. It's just like this is like drawing room, games room. What are we checking? Sorry.
Just try anything out the blue.
Let's have a look. Stuffed animal heads on the walls, glossy eyes, tiger skin rug on the floor, low tables with crystal ashtrays, cigar boxes, stiff backed armchairs, decanters of whiskey, huge fireplace.
Whiskey bottle, did you say?
Yeah, in the corner of the room sits a chest. A large mirror hangs above it, angled so it hangs over the chest slightly, giving people an overhead view of it.
Any dust on the bottle?
Yeah, a little bit.
It has been a while. I'll go out and grab it.
Okay. Yeah. Is all whiskey? Annabelle sitting in the fire, be like, "Oh yes, avail yourself to refreshments. That's okay. I mean, it might be yours by morning."
Very true.
Yes.
Anything out of the blue going on of recent?
I told you, my dear. We woke up dead. You see, I mean, it's
I know, but you can also see beyond the walls.
Oh. I mean, I can go through walls, and I don't see. It's just what it is. Like I just potter around. I just see what I see.
So no, like secret passages or anything like that.
Oh no, it's nothing. I wish there was something like that. I'm so bored. I
So
think you do like a little dance for me.
No.
Do a dance for me.
I don't dance.
Do a dance.
Or else?
I'm gonna need you to make some kind of saving throw. Bear with. Stand by. Charisma saving throw, please.
That's gonna be Otto's irresistible dance, isn't it?
Yeah.
As Annabelle possesses you.
I knew it. I thought it was really weird, by the way, that in this house there's so much iconography towards devils. The fact that they don't remember how they died. Something weird's going on. Something really, really weird. No, I know, like, the whole death thing, yeah. But I mean, like, the fact that they're like, oh, I don't want to talk about our deaths. Not only that, but why would they not just give it to somebody? They've paid a game.
They're not. It will be one of ours because they're going to live in our body.
Yes.
Joke's on them. In a few more levels, I can just refuse that with monk bullshit.
You feel
Yeah, but don't forget, when they possess your body, you probably will stop doing your thing. Like they tested with playing the piano. Anyway, carry on. Sorry, Ben.
Yeah, it's alright. It's funny. We'll have a little. We'll do a little more, and then we'll have a little break, a chat, and then we'll carry on.
Okay.
You feel this rush of coldness running up your spine as your movements become not your own. You feel yourself smile and be like, "Ah, yes. Oh, this is interesting. Well, why don't you have a dance? Why don't we have a dance, my dear?" And she holds out a hand to Callista, and Callista joins them, and they sort of try and they sort of like do like sort of dances to like a dancing motion together. Ah, that's something at least. And then she'll unpossess you and stand next to you. Was that so bad?
So
I wasn't
you
expecting
force.
that.
So that's what you do. You force people to do your bidding.
Wow, you just were such a bored. I'm so bored. I mean, like, you have a dance, have some fun. I mean, you've got to. I thought because you had some whiskey, I thought you were going to be a bit more life and soul of the party. I remember you being fun at the Golden Dragon.
Yeah, that's when you were alive. You're not alive anymore.
I know that.
I'm surprised you're still standing in front of me as a ghost.
Like, don't you think I know this? I don't want to talk about death anymore, and she'll just wander, just float away.
I just shout, yeah, about right.
Yeah, you better float away.
You stinking ghost.
That's right, float away. And Callista will sort of roll eyes. It's like she's just irritated. That's all. It's a lot to deal with, and she'll float back to the chair and start reading a book again.
Yeah, I get that. But it's just unusual how your deaths have just come without explanation.
Wow, we just don't know. You see.
Yeah, but aren't you a bit curious how you died?
Well, it's happened now. I am, but Annabelle's just not dealing with it in the right way, I think. But I don't know how you deal with being dead and a ghost. No one's wrote a book on this.
No one ever does. But do you have any leads?
No.
Or do you at least remember the last thing you remember?
Last thing I remember was cuddling up to Annabelle and falling asleep.
There's something wrong in this manor.
We know that.
Hopefully I'll get to the bottom of it. And I'll just then sit down next to fire and start brainstorming.
Mm-hmm. So, I can hear the conspiracy brain ticking over. I'll go back to...
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to go up to upstairs.
Wait, not only that, I'm sorry, out of character. Adam, come upstairs! Just stop separating yourself. But anyway. Just me. Yeah. Sorry?
I don't know who's gone upstairs though.
Everybody.
I said you could hear it. You could hear flooding on the
bed. When people started going upstairs, you could hear people going upstairs.
So it would have been everybody.
We're moving furniture. You can hear.
You could hear the grand staircase. The grand staircase is made out of like giant oak beams. You could hear this.
Yeah, Ben made it very clear that everyone in the house knew people were going up.
Yeah.
Oh, they've gone upstairs then.
There we go.
There we go. You come in as as the clock starts striking 9. Well, unless anyone's got anything pressing, Jasir was about to do something.
I did want to do something, but I'm happy for just there to finish her thing.
Well, it's up to Danny. Would she have figured it out by now? Or is she gonna take another 10 minutes? Okay.
For the sake of expediency and time, because I don't think she probably would within the roll of 4, but we'll say eventually she does. The roll was time relative, not pass or fail relative. It's
probably been about half an hour, so.
A
dictionary.
You kind of go. Oh, right. That's cool. And I'll go and find a dictionary or a thesaurus or some equivalent. And I'll yoink it out. And it's like almost like kind of expecting, because I've already got one key, like I'm almost expecting to have like a hollowed out inside with like another key or something, so I kind of like thumb the book a little and like see if anything's inside.
You... Du-du-du-du. Yep, you pull the book and secret tunnel
Through the mansion.
is revealed. What was Gwen doing as Jazia suddenly finds the tunnel?
She's gonna look through the perfumes and all that kind of stuff, just looking to see if that metal crops up at all. Is it
Oh,
anything in any of the potiony stuff? You know, in the bath stuff, basically.
okay. No, you don't see anything. Nothing related to those metals, but at all really. But you hear a sudden creaking as like something opens down the corridor, and Jazia probably shouts as this door opens.
Aha! Before we join the others, Eric, how much
Yes.
do you want to win?
The money would be nice, but I'm still not convinced that there's anything going on, really. Other than the death, I don't know what this game is.
Well, the game's quite simple. If you're the last in the house, come dawn, you win.
Yes, but nothing's happened. We could just go to sleep and we'll all wake up.
Well, all the creaking in the walls, all the strange, odd, the fact that there are ghosts in this house. I think you're
Yes,
meant to
I'm
be.
still keeping an eye out, but nothing's happened yet.
Oh.
So maybe they're trying to drive somebody out. Maybe there's another person playing the game.
Maybe.
I mean, we could maybe thin the herd a little.
Sorry.
Don't act dumb, brother. You know
Are
what
you
I mean.
implying that we kill people? That's what you're going with, is it?
No! Just, if there's only one person in the house come dawn, that person wins.
Right. Yeah, I'm just waiting for response.
I'm sorry, are you a little astounded by what I'm saying? Do you not want to win?
I'd like to. I'm not killing people for it.
No, not
Or
killing, just
throwing them out of a
as long
window.
as.
If all they've got to do is be outside to no longer be involved.
Yes, they have to leave. Whether that's leaving by the door or through the veil that separates this world
We're
from
locked in.
life. We're not locked. Do you know how easy it is to break a lock?
I could kick the door open, yeah, to be fair.
Yeah.
So what are you suggesting then?
Maybe we work together. Auntie did say that she would be interested to see if blood is thicker than water. We unite for one night. Maybe a little bit after then. We'll have time, you know, have a big mansion. You can do whatever you want to do with your stuff. Money. You know, give it away to the poor. Build an orphanage. Ugh.
So you're saying we go half?
Half.
I'd be okay with that. I do offer a hand.
As long as I get to be the lady.
You can have the house.
And she'll take his hand. Yeah, I want the house and half the money.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I mean, half the money is a substantial sum. Everybody else got concerned instantly. Deal?
Don't kill people. I'm not killing people. You
Just a
want to
little
scare them
scary.
out?
Yes.
Alright.
Deal?
Shakes hand, yeah.
Yeah.
Not where I thought this was going, but fuck it.
No, me neither. But I just like, you know what you're like? You know what? At this point, everybody else just seems incompetent to her. She's just gonna be like, oh, fuck it. I'll side up with my brother and at least it stays in the family then. Do you know what I mean? And she gets all the benefits. He gets some money. Fuck it. Why not?
Yeah, just as the plotting happens. Jazia, are you trying to keep the fact you found a door secret or not?
Well, I'd imagine there's you probably hear like a small exclamation of like glee and a bit of like a girly like oh things cool like excitement. And I'd imagine the bookcase as it's moving and stuff probably makes its own level of noise.
Yeah, it makes a fair amount of noise. Yeah.
Would we be able to join her at this point?
Yeah,
Hearing
that's
the and after we shake, can we join?
Yeah, I would say that to everyone.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Hey. Do we see Tobeans holding a weird?
Oh, where did I go?
Weird.
You gone left.
It's gone to his home planet. Where's it go?
Do we see that
Just
Tobeans
an
is
old lady
carrying
said
a
I
haunted
reminded her of
doll
her son.
by any chance?
After she showed me a
Haunted
picture
doll.
of him, I punched her in
Yeah, I
the
guess so.
idiot
Because you
face.
probably, as you
Her son was ugly as
probably
fuck.
say one of those words as you come up to it. You've suffered a terrible fate. You've suffered a terrible fate.
Is its mouth moving,
What?
or is it just
No,
emanating from?
just emanating. I want to play. You don't want to do that. You
Play
suffered
what
a terrible
game?
fate.
As I'm kind of like inspecting the now found tunnel and I hear this coming and I hear Tobo walk in with it. I'm like,
Tobeans.
Toblerone.
That's all I just hear Toby's.
what is
Yes,
that?
Toby.
What is that?
You don't
It's a
want
doll.
to do that. You suffered a terrible fate. I want to play. You don't want
You
to
want to
do
play?
that.
But
You
not
suffered a
reverse
terrible
swapping.
fate.
I think it's broken, Tobo. Do you want to go
No,
and
no,
just
no, no.
put it back?
Yeah, I would.
It's kind of.
It's not broken.
I want
It's
to
haunted.
play. You don't want to do that. You suffered a terrible fate.
It's a doll wants to play. It's
Wait,
not broken.
stop. Stop it! Stop! You suffered a terrible fate.
I want to play. You don't want to
want
do
to play.
that. You suffered a terrible fate.
Well, do you want to play, or do you not want to do that?
No,
Guys,
it's in the code.
the
it's a
aura
code.
I'm getting off that is not good. I would just kind of put that back.
I want to play. You don't want to do that. You suffered a terrible fate.
Is it the same voice every time?
Yeah.
What's the voice?
Riddle.
Who's the voice?
It's just a. It just a. The doll is just a girl doll voice, but yeah.
Yeah, you suffered a terrible fate. I want to play. What was the last piece?
You don't want to do
You
that.
don't want to do that.
I'm gonna, while they're like arguing over the doll, I'm gonna go into the hole in the wall.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm just gonna kind of be like, that doll's giving me the ick. I'm gonna go.
Oh god.
I want to play. You don't want to do that. You suffered a terrible fate. As you just hear it like that through the door.
I would follow in pursuit.
I'm gonna hold my hand out to Tobo to get the doll.
I don't want.
I'll hand it to me. No, it's my doll. I can keep it.
It's not your doll. This currently belongs to my auntie until the morning. It is not yours. I just want to look at it.
I want to
Okay,
play.
you can look at it.
You don't want to do that. You've suffered a terrible fate.
Now we're going to look at by the sound of it.
I want to play. You don't want to do that. You suffered a terrible fate.
Yeah. Oh, I'll hand it over.
Thank you. I want to play. You don't want to.
He says so. I love having something with so many things around, and that this is the thing that's become a flashpoint.
Yeah.
Fucking tickle me Elmo.
I want to play. You don't want to do that. You suffered a terrible fate.
Mhm.
And that's all that's. Does this seem like something that would have more phrases in it, but it's only repeating the same three?
I think it's something.
Possessed.
I think you're well, no. So you are. I guess you're rich enough that you've encountered magical items, and this it feels like it wants to attune, like it has this outreaching of attunement.
Mm.
Oh, fuck it. I'm going to try and attune to the creepy ass doll, even though I hate them, but why not? In for a penny, in for a pound. Let's go full evil.
Need an hour, don't you? So we'll have to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will follow everybody else, but begin attunement if I can lock in, if that makes sense.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just like an audible ugh. Like as I hear the doll getting closer again, just because it's
Annoying.
it's got.
I hope I get possessed by an evil doll.
It's got a menacing spiritual aura.
I'm going to kill you first. I hope you know that. You're going down first. If I become possessed by this doll.
Don't tell them.
I was gonna say,
I'm guessing
did
I'm
you
sorry,
actually
Gary.
say that?
That was out of core. That was not a character. That was in Rose's voice, not the character.
Out of
Look.
character?
That was in my voice, not my character's voice. So there we go.
Okay, are you're going Scooby Doo like up the stairs?
Yes, we're all
Yeah.
following you.
Okay.
Yes, yeah.
I mean, I found the new secret entrance, so yeah.
La di da.
We were looking for one, but we didn't find anything. But,
Can everyone do a Constitution saving throw, please?
Oh, yeah.
As you
Ah,
head up
That's
these
fine.
stairs.
Bodies.
I apologize, Pyro. My next roll was not a nat 20. It was a 9.
Oh, no, wait, no.
Six.
It's
Ten.
4.
It's
Terrible.
only Ulrich. Hang on, what's the room moves again? There we go. There's this horrendous smell of like decay and formaldehyde coming from this room. And it's only Ulrich that doesn't feel dizzy. These are RP effects rather than mechanical, but everyone feels like their stomach's turning.
I'm guessing I have a handkerchief.
Yeah.
Cover my mouth with a handkerchief and just try and not throw up.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah,
I'm gonna pull a sprig of mint.
useful.
I'm gonna pull a sprig of mint out of my pouch and chew on it to release the vapors of the mint.
If everyone would like to set themselves up in this little. There we go.
Well, I know for a fact I'm at the front. I don't, and
Yeah.
I know. Gavin was behind me.
Oh, yes.
Gavin was second. Everyone
Yeah.
else, I
I'm
don't
not-
kind of know.
I'm not leaving Ulrich alone at this point.
The room stinks of sulfur and sandalwood incense. It's freezing cold as you come up into this room. This is the attic. You can see your breath in front of you. You see a table set out in front of you, like a dining room table set out like as a feast, and there's different people sat around it.
Are they the staff and the lords? Well, the ladies.
Are they alive?
Because slightly meta, but formaldehyde, if I remember right, is an embalming fluid.
Yeah, I think so.
Not only that, but there's this horrible stench and it's overwhelming. We
I've
know
just
that
got a
everybody else,
feeling
the
that we're
bodies
about
all
to
went
be looking-
missing.
Yeah, I just got a feeling we're about to
Wait,
be looking at a
looking
dining
at
table full of
dollhouse.
all of the missing people.
Yeah.
This is a dollhouse. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is someone's dolls.
Yeah, kind of get
I'm
that.
carrying a doll. Yeah. You get the vibes I'm getting.
Yeah.
We hear scurrying in the walls like dolls. I don't like creepy dolls, guys.
Don't forget, I don't forget I had to plug the wall because I found a hand, which I haven't told you guys about.
Wait.
Give him a hand.
I shoved the. Don't forget, actually, that's a good point. You would have walked into the library to see the knight statue collapsed, and with its boot wedged in the wall where I fucking blocked a hand running. Oh my god.
Yeah, this definitely feels like a creepy setup.
You see is a creepy, grotesque display of a happy banquet where there's taxidermied humanoid bodies sat in chairs around the banquet table. They look like they all set up to look like they've been taking place in a luxurious dinner party, all in like immaculate gowns and suits. Their eyes obviously in place with glass eyes and be made out to be like decaying humanoid dolls. I stole word dolls because it's a good description. They are set out like a plaything. Strange magic symbols are etched around the floor.
I am immediately going to start sprinkling salt and saying some positive spiritual words because this shit's...
Oh my...
I'm like I don't have white sage on me, but like basically I'm gonna go full spiritualist mode and I'm gonna fucking bless the shit out of this place.
I'm going to roll my eyes really hard at this point, and I'm gonna go have a look and try and see if I can tell how long the bodies have all been dead for.
Well, can I just? I'll just finish the description because there's a little bit more.
Oh Jesus!
A little bit more.
This whole other side.
It keeps going. Keeps on going, baby. I'm going to take a little bit of RP as well. Two simple thrones stand at the end of the room. The body of an older, once handsome man has been arranged in the right-hand seat with the left throne left empty. But, Gwen, shall we say, a week ago, one of your gloves or something went missing?
Yeah, that's fine with me.
And it's now sat on the empty throne.
I'm going to go up to the throne.
Is anyone else noticing that the unoccupied chairs match exactly our number?
Yeah.
The throne and the four around the dinner table.
Ooh.
Just saying.
I'll go over there.
As you walk past this dude who isn't having a nap over here. He's a half-elf man lying on a wooden altar. He is wrapped in bandages and sackcloth. A simple death mask is placed across his face. It's clear that someone was working on him.
Like, I really wouldn't suggest this room's got bad energy. I'm
going to say, sorry.
No, like she kind of like as they're walking past, like trying to stop them, but she
kind
of has to stop herself because it's kind of like at the same like in like.
Yeah. Like, I think it's safe to. I think it's safe to say everyone make an insanity roll with you if you want to do charisma, wisdom, intelligence, constitution. Do a roll because.
If
wisdom to hold my nerves.
Oh dear.
Fuck, I'd roll a natty one, baby.
If it's a saving throw or a normal roll?
Save and throw.
Are we using my wisdom?
And then if you got under... You got what?
Yeah.
Who do you want to go insane? Just say it, Ben.
I participate.
Take our hand.
I think it's only Tobo. It's probably only Tobo who doesn't have to do a roll because Liam's characters being Liam's characters, they just sort of
exist and don't care.
Somehow are sanity and insanity at the same time. Like you can't make them go insane if they're already insane.
Yeah. Everyone else roll a D100 for me, please.
D100.
No, that can't be good.
Oh, I wish it was a
Well, I'm
few
middle
higher.
of the road, it, so whether it's high or low, it's not
Oh, no.
too bad.
Eric.
How bad's a 5?
Eric.
It can either be really good or really bad.
Your father.
Who art in heaven.
Yeah, well, your father. You got this odd, you got this kind of odd relationship because of who your mother is, and it can be awkward. But you have this one time when he was really, actually felt like a dad to you, and he gave you like a watch, like a silver pocket watch. It's now gone. You can't find it anywhere on you.
Okay.
You think one of the others has taken it from you.
Okay.
You will do anything to get it back. Anything.
You'll be the one who's killing.
But who's the most likely suspect?
Yeah.
The jealous sister.
The one I've been following around all
Why
night.
would I need his terrible watch when
Because
I
it
was
was
clearly the
your
one who was
father's.
loved more? And
You're just the most likely suspect.
it was a pity.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it might be the fact of the money-hungry person that's been tricking them into doing all sorts of weird,
you.
like, oh, I'm going to. No, you. You're the one who's literally been going. Oh, you need to have a really good diet and tighten your core. It's clear that you're only in it for the money.
I mean, you were the one that literally made a deal with him to off everyone else for the money.
Oh no, I know I'm really shitty, but that's my brother. We might hate each other, but we just made a fucking deal to take you all out. So anyway, carry on, Beth.
Yeah. I do feel like this is going to be a 2-shot, but it's fine. Yeah.
I'm into it.
Yeah.
I want to play as this character again. She's a lot of fun.
Jazir.
Only for one shot.
Yeah.
You blink. This is all taking you too much. You feel like everyone else is like gigantic and you're tiny. Like, why is everyone so large and you're tiny?
Oh.
Oh, a little bit of existential crisis there.
Yeah,
a little bit.
Literally, they appear huge and she appears tiny. You feel tiny. You'll be, when things come to push or shove, you might be using reduced penalties.
Oh.
Gwen.
Hello. Do I want to put on the weird glove? Which is my glove, so no, carry on.
Still weird.
You feel disembodied. You feel like you're watching you move from like the wall. You're probably going to have reduced dexterity saving throws as you feel like you're just a spectator watching yourself. It almost feels like a Resident Evil, like third person.
Yeah, a different camera angle.
Yeah, watching from the wall.
A bit of lag. From the wall.
Well, yeah, it feels like you're watching, like peering in on yourself, and that's how you're moving around and talking.
Like I'm in the wall.
Well, you like
The real
watching
me's
from
out.
the wall. Yeah, you just feel like you're watching, disembodied, watching yourself.
Weird.
Gavin.
Uh-oh. The floor's the ceiling, the ceiling's the floor, basically. You feel like gravity's flipped. Oh, flipping out.
He's been having a little bit too much of the old glug glug glug.
Yeah.
So you're walking tenderly, like you think you're like everything. You're like almost on the ceiling, trying to like hang off the ceiling, following everyone.
I can see colours, and the ceiling's on the floor, and the floor's on the ceiling.
Yeah.
I'm really small. I can't.
This is good stuff.
It's trippy.
So, those things happen. You were in this room.
Yeah. I knew I shouldn't have trusted you. Where is it? step forward towards Gwen.
Hey,
Hey.
my
What are
boy.
you on about?
The
She says as
watch, the
she's,
watch Dad
picking up
gave me.
that thing? I don't
You just
know.
want to take everything, don't you?
I'm sorry? Are you saying that I took that pity gift?
Just give it back.
If you... if it assures you, I will turn my pockets inside out to show you that I wouldn't want that hunk of metal.
Yeah, well, stride up is like I'm checking pockets. If I don't find it, what happens?
That's up to you. I don't think if you feel like she's taking steps to show she doesn't have it, then you'll move on to the next person.
Yeah,
Someone's
okay.
taking it.
Why don't you go and check, and she'll point towards... let's go for Gavin. I mean, if it was something of value, maybe the person who just works in the local tavern might have taken it.
Yeah. Turn around, eyeing up Gavin.
Just ping ponging for everyone. Right,
Yeah.
I order. Right, I order.
Oh.
It's
Picking up
almost
my
like,
glove.
you know the scene where Sideshow Bob's like in the middle of all the rakes? And
Yeah.
every time he turns, hits, and he
Ow.
turns, hits.
You said that there was my glove on the throne, right?
Yes.
Next to the man.
Mhm.
Is there anything else on here? Like any sorts of markings or anything?
There's the markings on the floor.
Okay,
If anyone wants to do an Arcana check, but there isn't anything on the throne per se.
Yeah, I'll do an Incarna check before I put the glove on and go and stick my hand in that body. So, yeah. That's my current plan.
Mhm.
8.
Nope.
No, cool.
Anyone
Said
else
someone's
wanna-
working on this body. Yeah, somebody else
Yeah.
maybe have a look at the... Look at the marks!
No point me doing Arcana, and I'm a bit distracted.
But
Oh,
well, I would be, but I'm
Yeah,
kind of beans.
I'm trying to steel my stomach and put out vibes.
fine.
Yeah.
I'm about to say Gavin's probably hugging the ceiling, the floor.
The wall.
He's probably hugging the floor, like going like the ceiling, like. So he's
Yeah.
probably quite close to the sigils.
Yeah. Is this like a suit of armor here, Ben?
Those are 2 statues with ruby eyes.
I'll probably back myself to here because obviously everyone's suddenly gotten massive to me. As I'm just I kind of just like put my hands together in like a meditative pose, and obviously I'm just talking through social positivity mantras that I've learned.
What?
Going for your affirmations.
Yeah. I know these things.
These statues are like grotesque with skulls on them with ruby eyes.
Oh, okay, I'll go back here then. Fuck. The vibes just ain't right in this room.
The feng shui's all off.
I want to leave.
Yeah.
I mean, at least 2 more bodies should be facing east. No,
You said that somebody's working on this body on the table, right?
Yes. Yeah. Not right.
Oh.
Well, there's signs of it, yeah.
Is it Chesto? Is it? I don't know how to say this without it coming across really, really weird. But is it? Does it look like something's being put into the body? Like, is there a huge lump under its chest cavity?
No, it's almost like it's been mummified, like it's all been scooped out, and like incense and things have been poured in.
What about the body on the throne? Does it look the same?
Yeah, it looks like the one here on the table is undergoing the process that all the others that have been posed have done. So let's say one of its both eyes have been taken out, and one eye's it's had one eye's got its glass eye in, but it hasn't got the other glass eye in yet. It's like in the process of being made a humanoid doll.
This isn't Hugo, is it?
Hugh.
Hugh,
No,
sorry, not Hugo.
No, not Hugh. No.
No. I think I'm getting my...
Butler.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I think I'm mixing it up with Ben's other campaign where Hugo was one of my character's friends.
Yeah.
But you said that there's an empty eye socket, but there's nothing in the eye, right? There's no glass eye.
Yeah,
in there.
it was like there's one. It's like in the processor, like one eye is done, one eye isn't. Like, and there's probably a glass eye sat by the skull ready to be put in. Like it's just being worked on to become a human doll.
Yeah, looking around, anything jumping out of the ordinary around this person before you can move on to somebody else.
Which one?
There's nothing in the eye socket. There's nothing.
No.
Either him or the guy on the throne, whoever this dude is. Who is that?
On the throne, he's a man, ranged, older-looking, handsome man. A simple crown of bronze leaves sits upon his head. You don't see any. Just seems to be, seems to be given some odd respect. It's almost like he's the king of this room with this crown on his head. It's a bit odd.
I'm getting Midsummer, like Hereditary, Midsummer, that kind of vibes at the moment.
Do you know what
I mean?
Do you know what I'm saying now? I said it's like it's several genres of horror smashed together.
Yeah.
Because we've gone through so many different comparisons along the night.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is fun.
While looking
Don't
over
know
the
which
room,
genre it is.
looking over the room, do we see the physical embodiments of the ghosts downstairs of Annabella and Callista?
Oh,
yeah.
No.
There would be too many bodies anyway for the number of chairs if we were all to join them. Because of the guy on the table, he throws it out.
Would you seen the butler?
Well, that's what I
No.
imagine these
I
are.
just asked that.
I imagine these
No,
are the
not-
serving staff that have gone missing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not Hugh, the other butler that died.
The one that you wouldn't.
We never
well,
met any of
actually,
them.
maybe.
Actually,
he
no.
works in the local town. Maybe he's seen them.
Yeah.
We've all kind of interacted with them at some stage.
No. Boggins the butler isn't there. No.
I'm gonna check out this glyph.
If you were from the town, you would remember Boggins having a funeral. His body was found, like he died in the.
But no other body. So we know there to be multiple dead. Half the servants were dead. The other
Missing.
half left, right?
No,
Yeah,
not
sorry.
the servants missing. They got fired. They just left. Like the only two missing people cases in the village are the Laurens, the two women.
Okay.
You don't know who these
at the
people.
table.
You don't know who
They're
these
not us,
people are.
are they? I know you said that there was my glove on it. We're not all ghosts, are we? This isn't some sort of weird the others thing, is it?
No.
Okay, it was just
Nor is
you
it.
suffered a terrible fate.
Oh.
Yeah. Shut up. Stop it.
I'm still stomping over to Gavin.
Acting.
I thought you were there by now.
Well, I was letting everyone do this. Yes.
Yeah,
No, I thought you were. That's why I wasn't doing anything. I thought you were doing it at the time.
Oh, let him. He's doing it. I'll let him go. Go on, Matt. What do you do?
Yes, I'm stomping over. It's like, where is it?
Where's what?
My watch.
I don't have your watch.
Just.
I'll
got it.
I'll let you search me if it helps.
Yeah, stop patting him down.
Getting frisked.
Yep. And then I'll be kind of angrily moving on to the next one, which is. Who's it?
Tobeans or or Jesse.
Wait.
Yeah. It's just here.
Oh my god, I don't care.
I saw just to be patting everyone down.
Sorry. I'm really
you're probably trying to evade Jazia because there's these huge mountains of hands coming towards you.
Yeah, yeah, like I do kind of cower in a little bit of concern.
There is that fear, isn't it, of the fear of things that are massive, basically. Something. Oh my god, what's it called?
Survival instincts.
I think it's. No, there's a specific
Things get
fear
out.
of
No, I've heard of it. Yeah.
massive things. It is called megalophobia. Megalophobia. There we go.
With that, the clock probably strikes 10.
Uh oh.
There's another hour's
It's
passed.
it's been an hour.
Mhm.
I'm gonna. This room. No. I'm gonna go. And I'm gonna.
Is anyone doing anything in this room, or are we all leaving?
I'm just doing the checking the runes. That's what I was trying to do.
Also-
Okay, yeah. Do an intelligence check if you don't have Arcana.
Oh no, I do have Arcana.
Hello. Yes.
I mean, you're a wizard. Are you, this entire time. Sorry, carry on. Just find it very funny.
Got more.
This is like almost like magical stopping the bodies decaying further. This room's designed to like house these bodies as exhibits or dolls or whatever you want to call it.
Oh dear. So these keeping these in place.
Yeah, keep them in place, keep them from decaying. This is to keep everything.
Preserving them.
Yeah.
It's like these runes are to preserve these bodies.
Not being able to find the watch, do I snap out of it, or do I have to keep?
I would say as you all
What's the
start
way?
leaving the room because you probably will took some minutes.
I'm
here.
not just yet.
Okay.
I want to do something, but Karen,
Yeah.
getting everyone else sorted.
Well, I would say if everyone's going down the stairs because you spent a lot of time in here looking at things, talking about things, you those little insanities start wearing off.
Good.
Do I suddenly find the watch in my pocket?
Yeah.
Fuck's
Never
sake.
left.
It was in your back, the one that you didn't check.
Mm,
It was in your other back pocket.
yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
If it's been an hour, am I attuned to the doll?
Yeah. Let's say.
Anything different?
No, you just feel like you can you can tell it some words to or phrases to say.
Uh-oh.
Hmm. Okay. That's interesting. As I'm going past the table, is there anything on any of the other chairs?
It just
Like-
is, yeah, just these sort of bodies arranged.
No, she said like
No,
she
on the
meant, like,
empty
yeah.
chairs.
Oh,
Like, am I
see,
the only
sorry,
one that's
yeah.
got a memento here, or
Yes.
is there other ones? Only me. Do I definitely have an auntie?
Well, as far as you know, like it is like a sort of what's the word? It's an open secret that you have this auntie because she fell out with the family for marrying a tiefling.
Marrying a tiefling. Yeah,
And you know you obviously haven't seen her for a while, but like from family portraits, you might have vaguely remembered her. You probably as a child, like here's her, like
Yeah. I'm not. It's not a case of, we've been.
don't think it's a fuck you situation. You think it's like this And this is like one part of your family estate. Like it all got split up. Like your father had some of
Yeah.
it, and she had some of it. Like you know, this isn't like some random house. This is part of your family estate. Like you know that.
And these bodies have been here for a little while. Oh, I'm by the table now because I'm looking at all the other
As
chairs.
much. Well, I guess how would you know?
Are
You
they a lot
wouldn't-
older than a couple of weeks?
How would you know?
As in, can I see the signs of long bloating? Are the chairs starting to like? Because even with the most amount of formaldehyde, I don't know. You
I
still
think you
see
might have
some
missed it, but
patches of
Adam
Taxidermied.
did. Yeah, Adam did a check. So they've been taxidermied, and they've got these magical preservation runes on it.
Yeah.
So I guess what the question is were the couple aware of this and doing this,
You
or
could
did
go
this
and
all
ask
happen
them.
after they died? I'm going to.
Mm.
And why am I being pinpointed to sit up on the throne? Which is a bit
'Cause you-
unnerving, I guess.
Because you're a prissy fucking princess.
That was
Going
obviously
down the
out of
stairs.
character.
Yeah, going down the stairs.
That was out of
Yeah.
character.
Character.
Oh. I'll never
I mean,
tell.
I don't think you're much better, to be fair. Oh, hippy dippy shit. At least I'm honourable with my issues and accept it fully.
At least
You're
I
like,
deal
"Oh,
with them.
I've got bad chi and the energy flow is all weird. Oh.
At least I
Oh,
deal with my
that's
issues and
fucking
not bottle them up.
pseudoscience. By toxicity. Oh, this is above. This is the fact we're kind of talking in character.
Yeah. It's like this weird mix. Like we're defending our characters out of character.
I don't know why.
Oh, no, I don't defend her.
Why it pops so much, but I do feel like giving people characters, like it makes these ones the drama pop like quite quickly.
No, but
these
have you
one
noticed
shots.
as
I
well,
don't know
very
why.
specifically, it's always me and Rose that end up butting heads as characters.
Yeah,
Like, it's
'cause
happened
you-
a lot.
I think that's because, though, I this is no like criticism or whatever. I think it's actually Hugh's positive that we know that with these short mini stories you can have those dramatic
Yeah,
tension and all that, so you will tend to knock heads a little bit.
Yeah,
And
well,
I
yeah,
find
yeah,
it
that makes
more.
sense.
And this felt like, and I said this to Ben before we started, when we were building the characters or whatever, I wanted to play into the theme of a shitty little, rich girl, like rich bitch, basically. I wanted to play a slightly antagonistic, what's the word? Anti-villain, if that makes sense.
Well, yeah, I guess you got the
Yeah.
freedom of that in a one shot. It does make sense.
Exactly.
I also
don't
pick
have
you
to-
and Danny to have maybe I curate you and Danny to have like opposing characters.
Yeah, it's Ben's fault. That's what it is, Rose.
Also, Danny, we're always going to be the very, very close friends and everything. So I feel like we both feel like comfortable going that way. Do you know what I mean? And having the antagonistic things, we know that it's not going to break our friendship up.
Oh yeah, I'll punch you
Me
later.
and Matt,
it's
on the
fine.
other hand, ow, that genuinely hurt. That you wanted to hurt me.
So,
Later.
so what are we doing now? We're back in the second floor.
Going downstairs, and I want to.
We're not back. We're still on the top floor. You said that we were back on the second, right? We've gone down the stairs.
Yeah,
Meant to
we're
be.
going from the attic to the library to the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go. Actually, can we go back into the bedroom?
Mm-hmm.
You said that they overwhelmingly smell of perfume in here, right? It's like thick.
Yep.
Hmm.
Can you
Almost like they're
can you
trying
put
to
us
cover up
back
a
on the
bad
other
smell.
map, then?
Yeah, please.
Oh yeah.
thank
So
you.
I'm looking at it. Wonder where
We're
everyone is.
still in the attic, Ben. Help us.
Well, you guys, there you are.
We're in the
That's it.
attic,
Back in
Ben.
this room. It smells overwhelmingly like perfume, right?
I don't think the word overwhelmingly was used, but yes, it's a very strong smell of perfume.
Is there a source?
Yeah.
Would I be able,
What's the same
would I be
perfume?
able
Incense
to ascertain a
burning or-
source where, like, it's like an incense burner or something? Or is it like a
Didn't they say-
broken bottle of perfume that's like permeating the room? Like, where is it stronger in the room if that is the case?
I guess it was from the thing Rose took, like it was there.
The perfume bottle. It smells like the perfume bottle, but it's stronger. Oh!
Oh, hello.
Ah.
Oh
I
shit!
thought-
We said to knock.
And she'll be sort of.
They're
Well,
on
she'll
two
be,
separate chairs.
yeah. Well, she's probably leaning over, like whispering into Callista's ear, like, "Oh my, oh, I thought I said to knock."
Sorry, you did. I was following Gwen. Apologies. Namaste.
Trick
Pockets in
question,
the attic.
aunties. Yeah, what the fuck? Seeing as you can go through, go through walls, did you not think to go upstairs?
No. I mean, I just do what I like to do now. Like it's also meaningless. It's
You want to play.
Why go upstairs? Like,
Did you want to play?
I guess I like playing backgammon and the piano.
And a game, right?
What game?
The game that we're playing currently.
What do you mean? Oh yes, the competition. Yes.
That's it. Through this entire night, you have said games and playing and competitions multiple times, and then suddenly we find a bunch of dolls being played with upstairs, and a doll, and the doll's still talking, right? Like it goes through that same three.
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on here?
I don't know. Right. I don't know. Like I don't know. I don't go upstairs. Callista doesn't go upstairs. Doll. I mean, I think we were thinking about, maybe adopting at some point, but we just made that a nice room. We haven't, there's no children here.
I don't believe you.
Okay, maybe I dragged my heels a little bit with the adoption. I like having a good time, but I was generally thinking of doing this.
I just mean, it's rather obtuse, do you not think? We've asked you multiple times tonight, how do you die? Do you not remember anything? And instead, you just push us away from and I am trying to be as... what is the word?
Respectful.
As kind as a... yes, respectful. But this is ridiculous. You both knew that you died, and instead of trying to find out what had happened, you organised for a bunch of people here to come to what is clearly a dangerous place. Why?
I don't know. I want to do the fun things. I just thought it'd be fun to have this competition to see who gets the house.
You wanted to play.
I guess so. Why are you saying it like that?
She looked towards the others at this point. I can't be the only one that's getting this weird.
You suffered a terrible fate.
Yeah. I wanted to play.
The fact that he won't stay during the night as well is another red flag.
What is it that the doll's saying? You suffered a terrible fate. I want to play. You don't want to do that.
I understand this. Yes, it is quite a creepy doll. Well, there's more into that sort of aesthetic more than I am.
Where did it come from, and who made the ones upstairs?
What's upstairs?
So this doll is a magical item. After you've, spent some time with it, you're able to basically give it words to repeat. Somebody else, before tonight, before Tobo found it, has put those words into that doll.
Yeah, and the upstairs in your attic, it has like really bad offset vibes and spiritual energy. There's people that have been made into dolls, and it's unsettling.
Oh, I don't.
And the weird imagery on the floor.
How ghastly. No, it sounds ugly and appalling. I don't really want to talk about that. And she'll sort of phase through the floor.
It's one way to get out of a conversation.
Yeah.
I mean, that is so weird. But Callista's still here, right?
She is for the moment. She's like, oh. She doesn't like
Are you the
talking about
same?
these things such as death. We've had
We're not
enough of
talking
it.
about death. We're talking about the sacrifices that potentially you or her have been making, or somebody in this house has been making.
Oh no, we haven't. We don't go up there. I haven't been up there since I first moved in.
You should have a
Who
look
knows?
because the spiritual chi in that room is just not nice, and
Well,
it would be
Because of the
nice to
bloody
know.
dead bodies.
It would be nice to
Sorry.
know who did it.
well, maybe that's for you to find out. Maybe if you find out, maybe you solve this, you'll get rid of us being here, and whoever, if you all survive, maybe share the house, or maybe I don't know, one person has the house, but maybe it's up to you to solve it. I don't think you realise what it feels like to be dead. We just don't care. Like, we just want to do the things we want to do. We're
Okay,
dead
then
for some reason.
who knows about that secret passageway?
The secret passageway. Oh, I don't
How
know.
to
I
get
guess some of the
upstairs.
servants would. I don't, but
How many servants do you have left?
it's just Hugh. But Hugh wouldn't know about that because he hardly, before whatever happened to us happened, he didn't even go in the house. He was the gamekeeper. He's just the only one odd enough to stay around.
Oh my god! Right. Oh my. Of course.
Would you like to share with the class?
Oh yeah, Hugh that saw a fiendish entity amongst the fields.
Did he then?
Yes, I want to say he's at cause for this because he wouldn't come into the house, right? You just said that he wouldn't come into the house past being dead. He's the only person that's still in the house that met us here tonight that would have probably sent out the envelopes of inheritance, seeing as these two were both dead, picked us all practically, and he's locked us inside.
Oh no, we wrote those. We just gave them to Hugh to give away. Like, I didn't.
You can't.
I didn't write
You
them,
can't
but we just
interact.
transcribed them. We were the ones that came up with that idea. It wasn't Hugh's. He said it was
Okay,
a
then.
terrible idea. He wanted the house, but he talks about
Of
such
course he
unsightly
does.
things.
Yes.
So who
It's
came up
either
with
you
the
or
game?
him.
The game was your idea.
Yes. It was Annabelle's idea more than because she's so bored now. She used to dance all the time and go to balls, and it doesn't. She's just so bored and frustrated now. It's a sight to see. I wish we could move on.
So, you say that he speaks of unsightly things. What does he speak of?
Oh, like big-breasted succubi and tavern wenches and it's a bit. I think he spends a lot of time on the moor, so he's a bit sexually frustrated. But I mean, as a I have the love of my life, and I don't really want to hear about the indiscretions of a gamekeeper.
Like the succubi that might have pulled.
Oh yeah,
It's either one thing or the other.
That was too Silver Betty. He just thinks it's just.
Okay, stop dissuading what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
Just for 1 second, listen to me. Just trying to explain what is going on in my head at the moment before we start saying, no, it can't be. We have either a yes or a no statement, right? Either this is true or this is true. Either you two have brought us here all to die and for me to be kept upstairs in the little weird thing that you've not been noticing, or Hugh has. He wants the house, he got visited by a succubi.
Oh. Are we getting Scooby-Dooed? He wants the house, so he wants to scare us all out.
I don't think he wants to scare us all out. I think he wants to kill us.
I mean,
He's not going to do that from outside, though, is he?
You see more
And we-
from
we-
this, my dear.
We haven't found anything that's... There's no traps, there's no creatures.
Because we'll kill each other. There's something in the walls.
Hmm.
There is obviously something more that's attached itself. Maybe Hugh isn't the actual mastermind behind this. Maybe he has just been a pawn in this succubi's. Or they saw Asmodeus walking. Oh my word!
Asmodeus.
God of the Hells. Not God of the Hells, but the Prime Lord of the Hells. Right?
Yeah, he also thought a prostitute was a succubus.
Yeah, because
I think
Hugh's an
it's-
idiot. We are being
One-
seduced and tempted by a house, a fortune. That's why there's a king upstairs. My glove was missing and on the chair. Maybe it's the rantings of a madman because he can't help himself. Hugh locked us in this weird, creepy dollhouse. I can see the chat, guys. Like, I'm sorry.
I mean,
but I think
my
I might
point
have
stands.
something.
My point stands.
So out of character to try and explain it a little bit better because I'm trying to be in the character's mind, and she's obviously not going through everything because she's doing her half in her head. But due to the fact that literally it's a if-or statement, right? So either this is true or this is true.
Mm.
We know that there is something creepy going on with this house, and there is a bunch of dead bodies upstairs. Somebody has been recently working on them.
Yeah.
Hugh's only recently just come into the house. Not only that, but you have
Wasn't it
either
after the butler went.
Yeah.
after the butler died. He's only recently just started coming in the house. There is someone recently working on the bodies. Either it's
It's Hobo
you know,
Billy living in the walls.
the auntie. Sorry?
It's Hobo Billy that's living in the walls.
Well, I don't think it's Hobo Billy that's living in the walls. I feel like there's something that's changing the house round us. It's becoming a dollhouse. Like the fact that, this doll is talking to us, the doll's upstairs, the fact that we can hear scurrying in the walls. There's something wrong with the house.
I just used the word human dog because you were talking about dolls and I liked it. But if you...
I know, but I'm feeling a theme though. Does that make sense?
Okay,
So go with me, go with me. I'm calling it the
It still
dollhouse.
fits that they're posed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
Not only that, but like he saw Asmodeus and a succubus walking in. He's locked us in here. Do you know what I mean? It's like either the aunties are evil or he's evil because someone is working on the body upstairs. They've said that they've seen nobody else enter into the house, right? But the auntie said that earlier. I'm
And the
leaning more
artists can't
towards
work on the body.
you.
They can't interact with anything anyway.
Exactly. That's a very good point, Matt. So back in character, I think Hugh's waiting for Asmodeus to come and get us or something.
Is there a window?
Where are the auntie's bodies?
Can I have a nosy outside?
Yeah, there's windows.
Is this a door here?
Yeah, that's how I got in from the main lobby.
Yeah.
Have you noticed though, if you look at the map,
Yeah.
hang on. Here, there's a door hanging over the drop to the floor down because it can't be floor because of the trees.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But we can get in there.
Yeah.
You can get in that way. I just noticed the door here, but that can't be
Yeah.
right because this is downstairs.
Mhm.
So there's some of the floor that we haven't explored as well. Shall we try and see if we can find the bodies or some other evidence to support our claim?
Yeah, move around.
Yeah, let's move around. I'm gonna go this way. Try and go to that side.
Yes, I'll follow her just in case she makes another problem.
I'll make a problem? I thought I was solving them.
It was mumbled.
I know.
So, shut up.
My mother
No,
told
you-
me not to mumble.
How can you know if you
Enunciate your
didn't hear me?
words. I still heard you mumble, I just didn't hear what you said.
Oh my god, I'm opening the door.
Follow.
And to be fair, you went absolutely insane and thought everyone had stolen your watch. It's in your bloody pocket.
I wouldn't put it past you.
Why would I want it? As I
I
told
want
you.
everything.
Who did that?
Can't believe you still think so little of me.
Just ignore and open a door.
Oh, I got close. Yeah, let's open this door to the weird bedroom.
I assume I keep up with them. I'll be back in a sec. Just going to the loo.
Well, the other two are still, you know, Netflix and chilling in the
I'm coming.
the hallway.
Oh, don't somebody come in.
Bathroom.
Me.
A simple
Harry.
bathtub, small cupboards filled with towels, flannels, and soap. 2 ferns in the corner. A carved marble statue of a graceful tiefling woman dancing stands in the corner, facing the tub.
Yeah. Oh, can I mention the statues in the garden
Oh yeah,
conservatory area? What do you think about these?
What?
yeah.
What were the statues?
The two statues asking for stuff in the conservatory.
No,
I was
okay.
gonna hand out 2 large
What are
orcs.
the statues? You keep saying statues. What?
In the conservatory, there's 2 statues of orcs with their hands out asking for
Doing-
something.
We haven't found anywhere to put that key either.
Is it just me, or is there a lot of stuff about like very attractive statues and very attractive erotic paintings?
Yeah.
Of very
Almost,
attractive,
yeah.
halflings.
Ugh,
No? Okay.
no.
Aw.
Yeah, I'm so glad as well that Ben and Danny have picked up on me calling them aunties, because I thought that was a little homage to Gez. Yeah. Yes,
Wandering
but
up. Oh,
I think sexuality is a balanced thing, and sometimes, you know, people who have same-sex attraction also have, you know. I just thought, yeah, it's vibing now as Modius and more like Temptation of the Flesh rather than two horny lesbians.
Fair enough.
Maybe a combination of both.
Yeah.
So you
Why
said
not?
that this is a beautiful tiefling woman, right?
Mhm.
And a bathtub. Just have a quick look around here. What do we see? What do we find? Have a
Yeah,
look
that's
around.
it. Yep.
Yeah, cool.
I'm back.
Cool.
Yeah, wandering up. Is this anything in the middle?
No.
Okay. Yeah, check the next rooms.
You have storage cupboard.
What about this one? Beneath us. The little garden.
It's a green
Is this a
room.
garden? Mm. Ah, and there's some windows.
A small
Wanna go
room
look
filled
out
with
the window?
house plants. Yeah, a small room filled with house plants, ferns, monstera plants, and potted palm trees. The wooden walls and floor dyed a deep dark green. A chest is tucked into the corner, surrounded by ferns.
Ooh. I'll go to the chest. Where's the chest? What corner?
I think it's.
Oh, it's there. Is
Yeah.
it there or there?
I think it's there. I'd say.
Yeah,
Yeah, one of
there.
those. Yeah. But what catches your eye is what's on the coffee table.
Oh, have I found my
What's on
first
the
clue?
table?
I'm trying so hard. This is like a
took
horror
3
game for me.
hours.
Is me choosing no, because everybody else. Every time I play a horror game, I don't know what it is, but I'll try and. You touch everything, don't you?
Oh
It
yeah.
took me ages to figure out look for specific things in games because otherwise I'm like, is it this? I'm looking at like an empty thing and it's like, nope, that's not it. Next
Yeah.
one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's quite. No, it's just a really fucked up thing. There's a brain in a jar reading a book.
A brain in a jar reading a book.
Hmm.
What's it reading?
It'll be herbology. So like,
Oh, can I look for antimony and bismuth?
you can.
I'm guessing the brain doesn't do anything as I just pick up.
What are you doing?
I'm looking for antimony and bismuth.
So
Those were the
as
two
you
that were on the paper, right?
as you take the book away from the brain, it angrily blasts you with psychic energy.
What?
Legit says that. Let's make a saving throw for me. Make intelligence saving throw.
So that's just my base intelligence. 11.
Let's say you take 1d4 of damage, and let's say you're stunned for 5 minutes. As you try to, Mr. Jarbrain was enjoying his book.
Okay, this is getting real fucking weird. Why didn't they say the brain in the jar? I know I'm stunned, but that was a Rose comment. Are you going to roll a d4? You've not rolled it yet. For damage.
Oh, yeah.
If I'm stunned.
Oh. Oh no.
Ow!
I'm gonna go into the room, because obviously hearing the exclamation, probably seeing her a little rigid and jarred, stood. I'm gonna coax her to sit in the chair. You really shouldn't overdo yourself, especially with how you produce your energies here. And I'm gonna manipulate her hands into a clasp together, and I'm just gonna get her to, gonna try and coax her to close her eyes and deep breaths. Make sure to take in the scent of the flowers in the room and think of wholesome thoughts and positive thinking and things. And you know what I mean?
You're very lucky I'm stunned right now.
You can't speak, you're stunned.
Exactly.
Get in the chair. Get in the chair.
Quick question. On my character sheet, it's got current HP as 8, but my hit points at the top is 10. Is the current hit points wrong?
Yeah, go for total.
Okay, so then drop it down by 4, so it's at 6. Cool, thank you. Just wanted to clarify.
You gotta take a deep breath in, and then a deep, long breath out. You gotta release all that poison. Put your feet flat to the floor, be one with the floor, and then let your energy seep through and out. Now I've gone into full seeing someone in peril. I'm no, breathe. Working it through it.
Is anyone else doing anything else for 5 minutes, or you're just standing around
watching menacingly?
I don't want someone sing to you.
It looks like she took something really bad. If you guys want to go into the next room, I'll fix up Gwen here. No. Okay. Don't get up. Stay. Breathe.
Nip in this little room.
And I'll start humming to it very gingerly, just.
So I slightly missed that. Was it just a trapped poison chest.
There was a brain in a jar reading a book. She stole the book. The jar blasted her.
Right. Okay.
Basically, it was kind of like a "don't touch my book, bitch," and she got stunned for 5 minutes. So I've coaxed her into the armchair, and I'm like putting her feet flat to the ground, putting her hands clasped, closing her eyes, getting her to breathe, saying
Trying to
mantras.
cleanse her aura.
Yeah, I got that bit.
Yeah. That's why. Essentially, there was a.
I didn't hear what
has a brain in a jar reading a book. She took the book.
Cool.
She then got blasted. But it seems to me the jar didn't like that.
No.
I'm just can't wait for 5 minutes because I'd imagine Gwen is looking at me like half fucking dazed.
So, oh right, okay. Yes. Are you going to look in there? You're going to investigate that room, that storage cupboard, Adam?
Yes.
Okay. Do a roll there for me.
Early.
Is anyone helping him?
I will give them guidance.
I'm slowly walking towards the next door.
Could also give him advantage, Liam.
I can't do both. Yeah. I'll give him advantage, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Roll with guidance and advantage, Adam.
Yep.
That's more like it.
That's better.
So, as you're looking through this room, you find stuffed in one underneath one of the cupboards, a leather bag, like hidden in the linen cupboard. The bag contains 4 glass vials, 2 empty with like the residue, and 2 fully contain this liquid, this thick red liquid. So 2 are empty and 2 are still contain. Well, it's 2 are empty with like the residue of this red liquid, and 2 still contain this red liquid.
Can I have a look at the red liquid?
Mm-hmm. Medicine check probably would be the best protocol.
It's intelligence at the end.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Still got guidance.
E4, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
E4, yeah. Nice.
I'll give that. It looks like poison. Potions of poison.
Ooh.
Finally, we found something.
Yeah.
Am I at the end of my stun now?
Nope.
Yeah.
No.
Let's say as Gavin says, I found something. Let's say you sort of come.
Yeah, come back in.
Okay, do I still have the book, or have I dropped the book? Is the brain still angry at me?
You dropped the book,
Today
but
we're
it's
making
just on the floor. It's just looking a bit grumpy at you. The brain's staring at you.
The brain is staring at you. Has it got eyes attached?
Yeah.
Okay.
How else would you read a book, Matt? Come on.
No, that's, yeah, fair enough.
Okay.
I'll put the book back and just be like, I'm just going to have a quick look, and then I'll put it back to
Hang
your
on, it's a
page.
brain in a jar. Whatever.
Can I have a look to see if there's antimony or bismuth? She does. Also, she refrains from killing.
Yeah, I'll kind of like, as you've come back to your senses, I'll kind of like clap my hands together just a little bit, really gingerly, and be like, "That's it. Just take it easy for a moment. Let the energies flow through. Just try and keep your feet on the floor for just 5 more minutes."
If you're saying that out loud, antimony and bismuth, everyone can do a nature check.
Yeah.
And you can shove the energies right up your ass.
Well, that is one of the natural entry points, but I don't think that's relevant.
Oh, I bet it is.
I think nature's intelligence, but I'll
Is
take
it?
that.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I'll roll it again. Never mind. I thought it was wisdom for some reason, but you're probably right.
Well, it'd be a 15, take away your +1.
Yeah, fair enough.
It isn't a herb.
It's an alloy.
It's an alloy. It is used for lining glass to make mirrors.
The mirror.
We've seen a few mirrors.
No.
No.
You've seen one.
Wait.
No,
Yeah.
there's one in the bedroom. There's one
Yeah.
downstairs above the chest that we weren't told about.
Wasn't that just a
There's
reflective
something in the
metal?
walls. But wait a sec. Have you just said as well, Gavin, that you found something? Do you show us the vials?
Yeah, I showed the 2 empties and the
Mhm.
2 poison ones.
Yeah, Danny.
Look.
Excuse me, I'm going to have to go and get rid of whatever is currently in my stomach. Bear with me for 1 second. I believe we might have been poisoned. And I'm going to go to the bathroom and make myself throw up, please, just in case we've been poisoned in our meal tonight and maybe we're hallucinating or something really strange.
Okay.
I just mean, the only person that could have prepared the food was Hugh, and at the present moment, I think he might be
Servants,
The
something
dodgy.
servants.
food.
Yeah. So, just quickly.
If everyone
then
wants to
return
make
back
a
to the group.
medicine check, I would like to reveal some more information.
Okay.
Medicine is...
That is a wisdom, by the way. It's not intelligence.
Isn't it?
That's
Is
what.
it?
No, it's intelligence. Medicine's
Medicine.
No, it's
intelligence.
not.
Is it not? Oh.
Medicine is. Wait a minute. Medicine. Wisdom. Yeah, it's wisdom.
I thought intelligence was history, arcana, medicine.
No.
Never mind,
So
it got
the whole thing
worse.
about So with the reason why it's wisdom is because they believe it's like you can be smart enough to know you don't stick something into somebody, but you're wise enough to know what to do when it happens. I don't know.
Mm.
7.
That's high. There's a few high enough, so Ulrich can just.
Toe beans.
Yeah, toe beans. You look at it, and it's like 2 vials used. It's a vial per person, that dosage.
Right.
The ladies.
Oh, it's the aunties.
Hmm.
Let's continue on.
You sure you don't need
Here.
to go to the bathroom?
Well, now that I know that I might not be poisoned, I don't really want to be sticking my fingers down my throat. I've got stuff to do.
It probably would do you good with some help balancing yourself.
Oh my god.
That
Which
was
way you were going then?
Kind of puts it.
extremely. I'm sorry, are you saying that I should be making myself throw up?
Well, no,
Not super healthy, is it?
Sometimes it's an expulsion of toxins within inside that necessarily aren't poison. Might help.
Oh my god, you're so much worse than I thought you were. I'm gonna go into the other room.
It's because it's like same as having a fart, and then I open the door.
Kind of.
No, I just mean that is just before we step into really dodgy territory. Maybe we should just leave that questions alone. But yeah,
You said
it could be
first.
slightly triggery for people, if that makes sense. But yeah,
They can turn it off if they don't like it.
do we see the mirror instantly as we step into this room?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna go look at the mirror. Screw it.
Right.
Knowing
As you-
where we are in the
yeah.
house, I know that there's more. There's got to be more house, and there's no way of exiting this room from that area. You said that it could be potentially see-through through this mirror.
Well,
This
here
mirror
we
could
go.
lead somewhere.
Here we go. So, a large, dimly lit, empty room. Dust covers the floor. It would appear no one has been here for some time. Despite the vast size of the room and the lack of soft furnishings, your footsteps are oddly muted and dampened. The air feels heavy and electric. You don't see a lot. You see a vague white form hanging mid-air on the far wall. You clearly see it's a mirror covered by a cloth.
Taking the cloth off.
Okay.
Ripping that band-aid.
Okay.
Pushing the big red button.
Okay.
Doing my usual thing of causing
Mhm.
chaos.
Mhm.
In the best possible way.
Mhm.
Standing on a magic circle.
I am looking at things.
Yeah.
Let's... Okay.
Take me, Asmodeus.
It's a Jesus. Oh God. It reveals a huge mirror bordered with gold filigree and green gemstones. You're looking at the mirror. Do a charisma saving throw, please. Ooh. You resist. It's trying to pull you in. You don't think it's a good thing.
It's not a good thing.
Mm-hmm. It's not trying to move you to the next room. It's trying to trap you within the mirror, you feel like.
Can I take the mirror off the wall? Can I lift it up?
Yeah, I have to do a strength saving throw, and you feel like the mirror's going to keep trying to, every 6 seconds, keep trying to bring you in.
Fine. I'm going to try and move it away, even though I'm really not very strong. Oh!
I'll do it.
Aye,
Yep.
Okay, yeeting this mirror.
Well, don't yeet it. I'm just going to pull it up and try and move it over, if that makes sense.
Well,
So
you just, yeah, you're going to just try and move it off the wall.
Yes.
Okay. Okay,
I'm
it
going to see if
drops
there's
to the
like space
floor.
behind.
Are you trying to put it carefully on the floor, or like let it smash?
I think I'll put it carefully.
Okay. There is a door behind the mirror.
Cool. Open the door.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
And then go through the door.
Okay.
Full chaos!
She's gonna end fully. This
Well, I'm
is
just also
gonna
thinking with time, we
end
could probably wrap this up
really
soon.
bad.
No, we're not.
Oh, we're only halfway through.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's big. Big, it's dense.
Ben.
It's
Good.
Funky.
Ben fucked up, so we'll be continuing this in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Do we stop here just before the mirror's traversed?
Yeah, why not? Because it's time.
Oh yeah.
We'll get in 2 weeks. We'll talk about it afterwards.
It's the really funny thing is, like, I heard this, like, I saw this game run on High Rollers by like Kim Richards, who writes, and she's like a D&D stream and stuff. And I streamlined it. I did I bend it up and everything. In a 4-hour session, they just got to the attic.
Really?
So we've done all right.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I've made it. I've streamlined it, but even still, she made an absolute beast of a like. Honestly,
I think as well, we're all kind of like searching for the clue. Does that make sense? So we are trying to move it along quicker.
Mhm.
But for those,
I might not be able to do it in 2 weeks, but we'll talk about that afterwards.
We'll sort today, don't worry. But for
Yeah.
those that are watching right now, thank you. I appreciate you. And I will be seeing you very soon. The recording is about to end, so if you're on YouTube, the video will be ending in now. Good night.
3,